What's up?
What's up? How you feeling, man?
Pretty lucky.
Say what?
I'm fine. I'm pretty fine.
What?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're-
How are you?
I'm good.
And hello, everyone, and welcome to Thank You for Collecting. I am one of your humble hosts, Ty, aka the Uncommon Flex. I am joined by none other than the low key collector himself, Calvin. Calvin, how are you?
Doing well, man. How you been?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Hanging in there. You know, just getting used to this new year and my unshaven face. I mean, my shaven face. Yeah, that's what I
I'm about
mean.
to say you look shaven than me.
Yeah, I'm more shaven than I planned on, but you know how that goes.
You look like a baby's butt. You know what I'm saying? Looking nice and smooth over there.
Hey, well, I'm not going to do the show without, you know, doing some shaving.
I know you're gonna come correct.
Yeah, yeah.
I got mine in this morning. My barber met me at 8:45 this morning to get my shave in. I was like, I tried to. I had an appointment for tomorrow before I realized I was going out of town tomorrow. And I tried to make an appointment for this morning, and the earliest was like 11, which I needed to already be at work for. And he made it happen. He's like, "Bet I got you first thing in the morning." Cool.
Nice, nice. Yeah, you can't mess around just coming out all looking all kind of crazy, which we've had discussions about that. People just come
Yeah,
out looking like
man.
anything,
Who
like who did
raised
it
you?
and ran.
That's the question I want to be asking. Who raised you?
Apparently, like nobody. Because I mean, okay, I'm not gonna go too deep, I guess, but we were talking about the people coming out in their pajamas and slippers and like going into retail establishments, going out in
Mhm.
public looking like that.
Yeah.
We can't have that.
Mhm. They be making us look bad, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like I told you, if I hadn't shaved, there's no stream tonight. Y'all ain't gonna see me like that. Not with that classic crown. Not gonna happen. All right, who's in the chat? Oh, let's see. We got Geo, the movie canon. Hello, welcome, my friend. Geo's the man. How many podcasts did he have? How many shows does he do?
Not sure, buddy. He let me join his Batmobile one the other night, so appreciate that, Gio. The last minute edition.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. We got Sin in the house. What's up? What's up, Sin?
What up, man?
All right. So we are expecting a few more people. Jose Plus. Marco said he's gonna try and get here. And P Rock may be joining us. So we'll see. Calvin. So how has the new year been treating you so far?
I
Oh,
can
he
count my blessings that my house is safe from the fires, so I'm blessed for that one.
yeah,
Otherwise,
thank
just
God.
been another a warm January here in California. So
Okay,
staying on my
so
grind and continue to push.
I
Looking forward
noticed how
to some trips this year.
you talked about the warmness. I feel like
Um,
that's a shot at me.
it wasn't a shot at you; it was just a fact.
Oh, okay. I
It
just
ain't
feel like
about
it
it.
was though.
It ain't about you. It's a fact. Southern California, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we don't get the the snow and the sleet and the black ice, and we don't get all that. So I mean, I just now okay, I'll take a shot at you right now 'cause I sent you pictures earlier. I just delivered to the beautiful San Diego Naval Base. That's where I'm coming from now. Literally had me on the pier, and I was just soaking up the nice breeze in the water. I was like, man, I want to go take a dip. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
down on the East Coast, if I jumped in, I did ice skating.
yeah. I mean, I
Pretty
will
different.
admit it was very picturesque, very picturesque. But what I did today was get up and clean the snow off the car and you know put the key in and hoping that it was going to start without me having to jump it, which it did because it's been pretty cold here. Like yesterday it was 26, but it felt like 16.
Mm-mm. I ain't about that life. Mm-mm.
And it got up to like 41, so it was a scorcher today. Oh, Gio says he does 2 shows. Why did I think it was more?
Man, I thought so too.
Yeah, I thought he did more than that. Oh well. I mean, I guess he would know. Oh, Taquito. I'm in Philly. It will snow on Sunday. It will be 17 degrees yet next week. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make
Man,
sure my car.
I hope y'all stay warm.
Hey man, we used to it by now. We got some thick blood. Up, Brick. What's up, Brick? He's in the house. Oh, okay.
So I just looked up the weather. So it'll be sick. It'll be mid 60s over the weekend. So a cool weekend, and then Monday is 70, and then by Thursday it's up to 76.
Cool weekend. Listen to this. Listen. See, I feel like you just messing with me.
That's nice, cool, brisk. I mean, that's with the sun up. When the sun goes down, we'll hit about 40. We'll be over here, be cold. But also be walking around with basketball shorts on. It's crazy.
Wow. 40 was the high today.
Nah.
Oh, it's 53 degrees right now.
See? Yeah, that's about right. My thermostat says 54. So
You guys,
that's chilly for us right now.
all you Cali guys taking shots, just relax. just take it easy.
Look, y'all get the tax breaks and stuff. We gotta get it where we can.
That's true. Oh man. So let's see. Oh, I'm not gonna wait too long. Let's get into. Oh, hey, what's going on here? What up, Jay? BC in the house.
What's up, sir?
Little brother. Oh boy. Is that what we're saying? Okay. You got second brother. You the other brother. I'm the fourth brother.
He called me other brother the other day. I was like, damn, hey, well, I get in where I fit in.
The other brother. Well, welcome, Jay. Always good to see you. Let's see. I'm gonna share my screen so we can get to talking about some things here. What was I looking at? Okay. Well, might as well bring up the first one. This is rain. There it is, right on the side of the picture, Calvin. Right there. See, I got it. Rain.
So for those of you that don't know, all week he's been saying the Romulus alien girl. And as he was setting the show up, I said, she does have a name. Her name is Rain. And he was like, oh yeah. All of a sudden now he want to start using it like he just got it like that.
And you really should keep family business in the family. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's we don't need to air our dirty laundry here. But
that was light work. That was amazing.
Well, let's not go into the deeper stuff. Oh wait, Gio says he has 3, but hard talk I do every once in a while. Wait a minute. Don't you tip?
Ooh, you do horror talk? I like to know what you think of the Wolfman, Gio, when you go see that, or have you seen it yet?
For a second, I thought you were asking me. I'm like, haven't we
I,
gone
I've
through this
learned my
already?
lesson. I don't ask you shit about movies. I just tell you, your ass need
Yep.
to go watch this.
Hey man, I told you, like it's how I do. I'll watch the same movie over and over again. It's just a thing that happens. Okay, so what do you think about this figure?
Hmm, it's cool. I mean, I love the movie. At least I love the first 2/3 of the movie. Didn't really care for the ending. Um, Figure, to be honest, I really haven't sat down and actually looked at it. All I know is I saw those. What are those on her feet? And I was like,
Ah,
they could have did something better with those. But otherwise, it's a figure I wouldn't get. I want the xenomorph that comes from this movie, but no, I'm highly selective at this point of what comes in. So like I've got all kind of stuff in carts that I just won't pull the trigger on. So yeah,
mm.
and she's not even in the cart anywhere. So that's not gonna happen.
Calvin, Sin says he's asking where can he watch this movie?
Where did I? It was on Hulu, I believe.
Okay,
And, they're also connected with Disney, so it's probably on Disney Plus. But I believe I saw it on Hulu.
is this a horror movie though? Like,
It's
oh wait,
Aliens.
isn't this Disney? Yeah. Okay.
They took it back to the original, feel of the first Alien movie, where you get that horror, the suspense, that terror. Yeah, they take it back to that.
Well, for the sake
Aliens
of
was, Aliens was more which you still haven't seen yet.
see,
It's that's more of an action film. You get a couple scares here and there, but it's more of an action packed film. That first one was all something's in the room and it's about to get my ass. And they went back to that with this one.
Sin, I'm right with you on this. I hate those ads too. Like, I refuse to watch Hulu, even though I get it as part of that Disney package or whatever. I want to pay for ad free, and they won't let me. They're like, no, take this other shit and watch it. So, you say it's on Hulu. It might as well be just nowhere.
I mean, I bet you can pay for it on Prime then, but I believe it's a Disney property under the umbrella some way somehow. So yeah, I'm sure I know it's on Hulu.
Well, just let me pay for, like, don't give me that. Don't give me, oh, you can get it for free, but you get the shitty version of it. Well, guess what? I don't think I want that. Actually, I know I don't want that. See, I thought we had somebody else for a second there, but they gone now. All right, we'll see. But I got some more pictures of her, the alien girl.
I think she looks
But
good. See there.
this
Like that's
person.
what it.
Now I have a question though.
This image here, I think that looks really good.
Yeah, I mean, I think it looks good too. Good looking figure. But also, I want to address something that was mentioned just a few minutes ago, and just get it out there. This is supposed to be a safe place for us to talk. I have never watched the movie Aliens. There, I said it. Never.
Well, for any of those of you who have seen it or will see it in the coming future, I was told by a gentleman in the community that I should cosplay as the first black guy that dies. So there's that. I don't know what that had to do with anything, but hey, I was like, great, good to know.
I think we know why you should be the first one, because you're black, Calvin. You understand that, right?
I could be wrong, but I was under the impression that if you were to cosplay as someone, colors doesn't matter. Like, what do I know?
well, I'm just saying. But yeah, I only watched the first Alien movie last year. I mean, when I was working at Apple, I was told many a time how I was just a terrible person because I hadn't seen these movies that they had seen. Oh, okay. Let's see. And let's see if this works here.
Oh, there we
Jose
go.
Plus.
There we go. Finally.
Hello, friend.
Hey, man. It's been a while. I've been on the
Yeah.
show. Wow. I don't know. I don't even remember
It's
when was
been
the
a
last episode I was on.
long time. Oh, I forgot to say this is episode 17.
Oh,
It's episode 17. Yeah. So,
yeah, man.
oh,
It's been a
also,
minute.
don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Jose, Happy New Year.
Yes.
How
Happy New
have
Year,
you
man.
been?
Good, man. Just same old, but just a different year, right?
Mhm. I want to say one thing just to Calvin again.
Mhm.
See, Sin, he watched those movies last year too. So I'm not the only one. But anyway, Jose, we were talking about the fact that
Can
I
can I
have.
ask Sin what age is he? If you don't mind,
I
sir.
don't think. I don't think we
I
need to
can't
do that.
I can't see the chat, so I would need you to highlight or Jose, if you don't mind, give me that feedback from Sin. But
He's 35
okay, so the movie came out when? I think before I was that before I was born?
before you were born.
When the
Come on
Alien one come
now.
out? Fact checker. When did Alien one come out? You help a
Alien,
brother
the
out.
original. We're talking about
Yes.
Alien, right? Not
Alien,
Aliens.
yes.
That is 79. Yeah.
Like I
79.
said, before my time, and I'll be 42 Sunday. So Ty, you had a hell of a lot more time than all of us to see that damn movie.
I was what, 10 when that came out then. I'm not watching that when I was 10. Because we didn't go to the movies
No
for
one
that.
said you had to watch it when you were 10. But my point is, you had plenty of time since its
And
release.
I told you, man, I certain movies grab me with the whole ADHD thing, and I end up watching them over and over, like watching Star Wars back then. That was my thing. I was too much into the pew pew, not so much the aliens. That just kind of carried on. But Jose,
Maybe you help me out. What's a pew pew?
the Star Wars, pew 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 pew,
Oh, okay.
choo choo choo.
I was like, is that Western? So what are we talking about?
No, that pew pew. So Jose, we were talking about the alien girl. Oh, I'm sorry, Rain Carradine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, before we do that, what's up, Larry Walker? Right, Larry.
I don't know if it's Larry.
Is it
What's up, Larry?
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
I was right. Thank you. It's good seeing you here in the chat. Welcome. Thank you for visiting.
Hello.
So, Jose, what do you think
Yes.
about Rain?
I thought she was a pretty cool character. Not gonna lie. She was really interesting in the dynamic that she had with her. Wait, do you say you haven't seen the movie? That's what you were saying?
Oh, I haven't seen this. I haven't seen Aliens. The only one I've seen is Alien, and that was last year. So,
okay.
But you don't have to worry about any spoilers because I'm not going to remember it anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, there's an android character that she has a relationship with, not kind of like a brother sister relationship,
Mhm.
and I found that really interesting. So I think she's a cool character. It's not something that I'm like, oh man, I really need her in my collection type of thing. But I think she's cool, and then to have her paired up, with the xenomorph, I think it's a kind of a win-win. So I think everyone kind of wants a Ripley first, so people are not really crazy about pre-ordering Rain right now. But hey, it's potentially if you could pair her up with Ridley, kind of two badass chicks together with the xenomorphs, why not?
Mm-hmm.
So
But,
I could see
but,
people
but
maybe getting her later.
does she get the badass nod after just a single movie? We've had Ripley for decades.
She was pretty cool, man. I mean,
She was
like,
cool.
yeah,
I take nothing from her for that. But I'm like, can we put her in the same tier as Ripley?
yeah. I mean, I get that. I mean, it
Like,
might be a
come
little
on, Ripley.
early.
Ripley was a bad mother. Shut your mouth. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get that feel from her.
Okay. I mean, well, some two cool chicks. How about that? Maybe it's a better description. There. Two cool chicks that you could have together that both fought xenomorphs, kind of the same world, same universe. You know what I mean? And you can kind of pair
I
them up
mean,
together.
if that's the case, then where's Sanaa Lathan at?
The who?
Sanaa Lathan from Predators
Sanaa
vs.
Lathan.
Aliens.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
Where's that figure at? Now that's a badass movie. Got one of my shows.
yeah.
All right. Now, Sin says it's hard to top Ripley.
No,
Now,
100%. Yeah.
if y'all want my opinion, I can't give it because I haven't even seen this stuff. But she was pretty good in Alien. So see, I saw something.
Well, she's
And
a
that's
little something.
and then we know that's fresh on his mind.
Yeah, it is. But now I want to say something about this figure. Like the paint work, everything looks really good. I have no complaints there. But like, don't you think they should have included another head sculpt?
That's been a common theme lately in terms of the conversation. I've been seeing that a lot in regards to maybe having a more expressive expression.
Look at this.
Maybe perhaps scared or I just feel like they sometimes they try to do that and they can't nail it, so they're just rather like, let's go with stoic. Let's go with kind of.
Well, yeah, I
nothing.
get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but like this doesn't look right. She's being attacked by this alien that I can't think of the name of right now. But look at her expression. She looks like, looks like I'm being attacked right now. Like, do I know you?
Yeah, I totally get that.
You know what I'm saying? Like she doesn't.
She looks a little suspicious, right? She's like,
yeah,
like that.
You seem like you might be a bad guy. She just looking at him funny, give him a little side eye, but like, I don't think that's the expression she would have on her face if this were actually happened. Xenomorph, that's what it is, right?
Right.
Okay, there we go. Look, see, I know stuff. And now we'll get to the part Calvin was talking about, like what is on her feet. So it's my understanding. Oh, wait, before I go into something else. There's Philly. What's up, Figure Craft?
What up, man?
So, Jose, I'll go to you, and then Calvin, you go. Let's talk about the sneakers.
Yeah, they're like I think they're called like the alien stompers or something like that. Is Calvin? I think that's what they call them. They're BB 4000s. The Reeboks. They're so customized Reebok shoes that they made for Ellen Ripley for the movie, and so it seems like they're a popular shoe because Rain has a pair as well. So,
but are these actual representations of them?
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't say perfect representations because it looks like they didn't really pay for the licensing because you're not going to see the Reebok logos and stuff like that. But
okay, Calvin,
I'm happy you gave me the model number for the shoes because I grew up a Nike guy. I've always been a Nike guy. I think the only pair of Reeboks I can remember having were questions from AI because he had all the
Mhm.
different colorways.
Yeah.
So I think that's where I really got into Reeboks, and then Shaq had his, but otherwise everybody else I can think of was all Nike. So um, it's funny that you said the alien stomper because they look like that's exactly what they're made for with the straps going around the ankles,
Mhm.
and
Oh,
that side just at the top with just below the strap, that second strap looks like it should be lighting up for some reason. I don't know why.
yeah, yeah.
They actually had with the Romulus release, they had Reebok was selling them, so you could buy a pair.
I'm sure they did. See, I've
Yeah,
been trying to cut myself off of sneakers for a minute. I've been trying not to get the alerts for shoes.
yeah, yeah. They made a pair that you could buy, and they were kind of weathered, so it looked like they've been through some shit. So
Hmm. All right, well, but I'm
uh,
happy for whoever one got the real pairs because that would be dope just to get a vintage pair from a even though it's not a current movie, but it's supposed to be what's it supposed to be between one and two, correct? It's supposed to be between Alien and Aliens.
that is correct. Yes.
So that'd be cool to get a pair like that.
Yeah. If you
Jose,
don't
this is a message
mind.
for you.
Oh, someone said, "What's with the RBF trying to make you laugh?"
Resting bitch face.
Oh,
And
No, I'm looking up information. I'm looking up information.
I didn't know what that meant either. So
I mean, I know I'm looking up stuff.
it's all right. I've heard it all my life. I always had the serious face, so it is what it is.
well, I mean, so did I. I don't walk around like smiling. That's how you get like locked up and put away. Like, what you just smile at?
What you smiling at?
Yeah, you just
Hey,
walk around.
hey, and you guys gotta remember and I have a mouthful of teeth. I had ortho. My teeth are all straight. My wife's dentist, so they're bleached. They're hella white. They're not her white. She got Hollywood white. I'm like, your shit looks like neon. Them shits are so white. But just don't smile. And so she'd be like, why don't you smile? I'm like, why you smile so much? Shit. Close your mouth.
Yeah, they're saying a little smiling won't hurt you. Wow. Okay. Jose looks a little
Yeah.
tired. Oh, wow. Okay.
Are you
Well, sorry,
tired?
sorry to disappoint you guys, man. I
You
didn't
sound a
know.
little tired.
I feel like smiling can be overrated. Look, you feel how you feel. I smile on the
Mhm.
inside. Half the time I be in a great mood. I just don't show it on my face.
This is very
So
true.
you can't always read somebody's face and know what's going on. So it, it's all right, Jose. I got you.
Like,
I wanted to show you if it's okay with you, Ty, the shoes. Give me a second here, okay?
absolutely.
Let's see here. Let's see. So these ones for Romulus, they had so these ones you can go buy these ones.
Oh,
They had them for Romulus. You can kind of have kind of a very similar shoe. It's got the everything right there. I got the weathered look. You see in the straps. It's kind of like a little bit of a weathered look. So
yeah.
very,
Even
very
the
cool
white
I'm
shoe.
part is weathered.
I'm loving the price. Shit, 165. I've been on StockX looking for a pair of shoes, and it's just still $500.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
I'm,
like,
I'm seeing that. I'm like, that's kind of strange. I hadn't seen it that low in a while. I'm like, hey, I might go get a pair. I don't know how much I trust StockX though. You know how they have that whole like thing where they got, you know,
I've gotten
they.
several pair over the years. I
Mhm.
haven't had any issues, but I mean, it's all a toss up these days.
Yeah, it's tough to know because sometimes these fakes within in the factories, man, they're just like they have the same people working on the real ones and the fake ones. So it's like,
Mhm.
so
And to be
it's
to be
like,
honest, actually, I'll get you the site for it. It's actually an app, but
hmm
I haven't done it in years. But
oh, I think we
sorry,
lost
a call
Calvin.
just came in. Can you hear me?
Oh,
Yep.
Okay, sorry, a call came in. Where you basically do exactly that. You get like B grade shoes, and to be honest, and I'm a sneakerhead since I was like 16. I've had stuff
hmm
come in, and I'm like, I can't see a difference. And you're getting them for like $50. Now you may not get a box. Sometimes you do, but sometimes you can't get. You don't get a box. They're going to take like maybe 30 days for them to get to you because they're coming from China. But when I say I've had some dope ass pairs come in, like okay, for instance, let's use. Are you guys familiar with the um, Paul George PlayStations?
Nope.
Paul George PlayStations?
Yeah. Do me a favor.
all I
Pull
know-
those up. Pull those up for me if you could, please.
Okay, you got it.
But just know I got them for $50. I know at one point they were going for like $700, $800, $900, and I'm
Wait,
walking
these
around
are
in people
shoes?
shoes. That if the 7, 8, 9 is bothering you, trust me, there's shoes that go for a lot more than that. So this is on the well low end as far as high end shoes. But and like I said, if you're a sneakerhead, you know this. So I'm walking around and dudes are literally dropping their jaws and like gum is popping out of people's mouth. Like, are you walking around with those? I'm like, yeah, because in my head I'm like, it was $50.
Is it these ones?
Oh, so
Cal?
the
I
price
don't know if
came
you can see.
down. But yeah, they do. So when you there's a button underneath the tongue and the front of it lit up. So that symbol and
What?
the other shoe has. But if you go back to the front, notice where the laces have all the
Yeah.
PlayStation colors, and it's got like spackle within the shoes as well. Those are hot. Those were really hot when they came out. And I'm not even really a Paul. I mean, he's a good player, but I'm not a Paul George fan. But these shoes right here,
Me neither.
and so when I found them, I was like, "What? Yeah, dude, where'd you get those at? Don't worry about that, player. I got a spot. Don't worry about that."
Don't worry about that.
You know, I thought when you said PlayStations, I thought you meant like the game system.
No, that's what
Well,
this
they're
is
based.
for.
They're based off.
I know I get it.
You see the colorway? Yeah, like
No,
I said, they
yeah.
played the Paul George PlayStations, and like I said, because he'd had other pairs come out, but those for whatever reason, those were just really hot. And one other quick story: ex of mine from back in the day had hit me and was like, "Look, my daughter wants some shoes. I can't afford to get those. Do you know where I could find something at a decent price?" And I was like, "Well, what's she looking for?" She was looking for the Jordan 11s lows, the orange colorway. And I was like, "Well, let me look through some things." So I went through my normal retail sections that I would normally go through, and then I looked up that site that I was just telling you guys about. I said, "Look, I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I can find them. It was like a month and a half before Christmas. I said, if you order them now, they should be here in time for Christmas." I said, "But you probably won't get a box." I said, "And they're not they're more of a B grade. They're not 100%, but she ain't gonna give a damn." She said, "What you mean ain't no box?" Like she got all. I was like, "I'm trying to tell you, she's not gonna give a damn. Just do it right." She's like, "All right." She paid for them. I got them in. I went and got just a gift bag and like tissue paper. She hit me Christmas morning and was like, "You would have thought I was the Lord Jesus himself when these shoes popped up." She said she didn't give a damn about that box. I said, "I tried to tell you." I said, "Now me, I would have cared if I want a box if I can." But I was like, "Man, she's like what? I think she was like 14, 15 at the time. Like she ain't giving a damn about the box. She just happy she can go rock them shits at school and stun on people." And she said, "Look," she was like, "Thank you." She said, "You made Christmas this year." And I was like, "There you go." So yeah, like I said, the shoes that you get off that site, legit. I'll have to share that with you guys.
Very cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, very
Yeah,
cool. Very
I mean-
cool. I mean, most people can't tell the difference unless they're really, really looking. Like, if you run into a sneakerhead that actually knows, then they might be like, "Hey, why you wearing B grades or fakes or
Hey,
whatever?"
trust me, I'm pulling
but
out
like-
the tongue. I'm looking for stitching. I'm looking for the glue pattern. I'm looking
Yeah.
at all that. But
There's
I
people-
know
yeah.
that.
The way we break down like figures and the accessories and blah blah. There's YouTube channels where they'll have the shoe and they'll compare it to B grade and they'll see, oh look at these photograph and the stitching on this one is different and the Jumpman on this one is different, and if you look at the lines on this one is blah blah blah, and it's just like, wow, it's like these guys elaborate videos explaining the small minimal differences between a fake. And yeah, L Walker says real sneakerheads know what to look for. Yeah, real sneakerheads will call you out on it. Like they'll say,
I got
hey,
a pair.
you're wearing some fakes.
I got a pair of Space Jams from a Chinese website one time, and I was shitting bricks because I was like, I don't know if these gonna be real or not. So I waited for them to come in. These 100% legit. The whole presentation of the box and all the extra. I was like, wow. And it was cold is I forgot the name of the website and lost it for like a couple years. I just recently came across the site and I was like, oh shit, it's still up. I'm about to order me a pair. I haven't gotten around to doing it yet, but because I missed those Carolinas that came out a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
That's one of the that and the Concords, which is the white and black, are the only pairs of 11s I don't have in the colorway. And I was like, yeah, I think I might have to go ahead and make that happen.
Yeah, there was my local store had those white ones. The North Carolinas. I mean, you're referring to like the ones like they call the Columbias too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those from his college
they had
years.
those ones. Yeah. So those are nice. I've never been huge on the all white 11s because I feel like they'll get dirty, but I like white shoes. So, but I didn't pick those ones up. They were nice. I saw them at my local store though. They had them. I didn't know. I should if I knew I would have asked for your size.
I need some. I'm glad you didn't because at the time I probably didn't want to spend the money for them. But now that they're out, I'm like, yeah.
Commander Green's in the house.
Hey,
My dude, what's up, sir?
Hey, he got a pretty good delivery this week. He got his tech, and who else did you get? I know it was tech and someone else.
Well, I'm sure he'll tell us. Let us know in the chat, Commander Green.
Yeah.
What did you get this week?
If only my memory worked. But I can pull up something from 8 years ago, or 30 years ago. But let's see. So let's finish up with the Romulus girl, and I don't like this picture here for some reason. It just looks too plain. Oh, okay, yeah, Tech Purge and Sidious. Okay, yeah.
Okay, what I need some feedback on that Sidious. My finger has been itching to pull the trigger on that all week, and I have refrained from doing so. Should I pick that up?
Mine too. Yeah.
Yeah. It's too hard for me to decide because I'm like, do I get that one? Because you kind of get his likeness. You see the actor, or you kind of get the Revenge of the Sith version, and I feel like it's a little bit more, in line with what I like in terms of Revenge of the Sith. So I'm like, so I've been contemplating what to do, and I've seen a couple reviews of that Sidious, and it looks really nice.
Yeah. Dugito?
Dugito,
right?
Yeah.
Dugito. He's on the fence about Sidious as well. Oh wait, Commander Green. He hasn't opened Sidious yet, Calvin. He says he'll hit you up when he does.
I'm telling Lumi, you on Box Watch, player. I'm snitching. Yeah, let me know what you think when you get it in. I mean, when you open her up or open him up.
I see. Commander Green's like, oh, I don't gotta worry about that problem. He's like, I'm getting both.
I'm getting both. So there.
He beat me to it. I wasn't gonna say. I mean, you could just get both. I mean,
just
solve that problem real easy.
I don't really like to double up. Do you guys double up on figures? I mean, well, not. I mean, you have like 1,000 Ironmans, but
thank you. You've been to my room several times. I double up on figures, and now I'm back. So I'm like, damn. Now I still have to order. I haven't ordered the 42 yet. I'm currently working on the number 2 and that recent exclusive one that just came out, the Patriot one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I keep seeing my man over at Future Reactors. He keep posting, go ahead, pre-order your kit right now. I'm like, man, you know how many kits I need? Damn.
There's a couple lightsabers that I've been wanting to hit him up about because I'm like, I really want to invest in them, and get I want to get like a Count Dooku one, an Obi-Wan, Darth Maul, Luke Skywalker, Vader. So it's like, but then it's like, oh man, how many is that gonna be? Like, how expensive is that gonna be? So
Very.
Yeah, so I've been restraining.
I do want to get a kit for my Mark 6.
Mhm.
I think that'd be good. I do want that. He's the only Iron Man I have, so that'll work nicely for me. But I will say this about this picture, about this figure. I like how they're hiding the wrist peg on the right arm. I mean, the left arm with the wristband and the watch. But who wears a watch over a wristband? Why would you do that? I mean, I'm just asking. Like,
keep her wrist from sweating.
Is that like a young
or,
people thing?
or maybe she doesn't want the tan on her wrist, even though there was no sun in that movie. Was there? We're inside the whole time.
All right. Anybody want to answer this one? Well, or agree something with Philly?
So Philly says Palpatine is up there.
I need somebody to read it to me.
Yeah.
I got the words.
Yeah, look at the screen. No, I'll read it. I got it. It says Palpatine is up there with Vader and Maul, but another Krennic or Gideon, nah, I'm good. Yeah, that makes sense. The Krennic and Gideon are good characters, but Palpatine's, he's up there.
I want that new Gideon.
Yeah, that new Gideon's looks really, really nice.
How many Vaders do you guys have?
One.
I have 2 Hot Toys now and 1 Sideshow.
I have 2 Hot Toys. I'm waiting on my returns to be shipped. I have the other one ordered, and then I've got a Sideshow quarter scale statue.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah. You do double up on figures.
Usually I don't. Unless they're like troopers. But is that really doubling up? That's just.
Do you buy a lot of troopers?
Not a ton. I want to though. But I want so many other different figures. I can't get crazy with just getting troopers. Although, I've always wanted like a bunch of stormtroopers. So I'm always a sucker for that. I did end up doubling up on the K Enforcer because I forgot that I'd ordered it from somewhere else, and I ended up with 2.
Oh my god!
The same thing happened with Fennec Shan. So I had 2 for a while. I did sell the other Fennec because I was thinking about doing something in the display, and that never materialized. So I was like, well, I might as well get some money for her. But
sure.
This is the first time I've had something like multiple Vaders. And I'm trying to figure out what to do with that. I have the Hot Toys, the Batman, and the InArt, the Batman. The Hot Toys is now permanently in the Batmobile.
Very cool.
And the other one is the InArt is the one that gets displayed because it's so special.
Have you sent us pictures of that InArt Batman in the Batmobile? Because I don't think I've seen it.
The InArt? No, I don't put him in there.
I mean, not the InArt. I mean, the Hot Toys. You put the Hot Toys one in there.
I put the Hot Toys. I sent that, didn't I?
You did?
I sent that to you. I put it in the chat, I think. I'll send it to you again, though.
Yeah.
But
did you have to take off his shoes? Because I know it's hard to put him in there.
I took his feet off.
Yeah.
Because he was and that was only because I wanted him to actually grab the steering wheel. And every time I tried to do that and he had his shoes on, his hand would just pop off. So I was like, okay, let me take the shoes off. And then he went in there with no problem at all. If I could have reclined the seat a little bit, but I guess that's asking for too much from you. Hey,
imagine.
Can you give me reclining seats? What model Batmobile you want? Yeah, I want the reclining seats, power windows, please. But yeah. So the paint job on this one, I know we spent a lot of time on Romulus Girl, but I think it looks good.
Yes. It looks
Even
very good.
redness.
There was a now. I'm glad that you stopped on this photo because you can see. So there was some talk about her eye color.
Yeah.
So it looks like she has blue eyes in real life, but in this prototype, it looked like her eyes were a bit darker. But it seems like now with the figure that's on display at Secret Base, it does have blue eyes. So I don't know if
Okay.
it's since been corrected or something. This was taken before they fixed it, or I don't know. But yeah, just
you know,
for
it's
anybody
Hot
that's
Toys.
curious. Mm-hmm.
You dropped the ball
Right.
on that one.
Well,
Right.
You know, again, Hot Toys. All right, so we got the Trooper and the Dewback.
Mm-hmm.
Who's excited for this?
Actually, a bunch of people. I mean, it's not for me. I don't
No?
have the space for it, and no, and then I don't collect troopers, and this is such a huge piece that what would I do with it? I would have no space for it. So pass for me instantly because it's a trooper. But did you see some people are putting like the Mando on it, right? Like the OG Mando on it, and it looks pretty cool.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. But so that's a pretty cool idea, but. No, not for me. But I know a few people that are really, really pumped about this, and I'm excited to see people getting this in the collection. I know it's like I think it doesn't have like an articulated mouth, or something like that. So
Now, is that
that's
all the
pretty cool.
articulation of this does? Do the arms, the
Probably,
legs?
yeah.
Well, do the legs, the arms, do the legs move at all?
I don't know. I don't know. I never looked really into it because again, it was one of those where I was like, "Oh, it looks cool," but not for me. So I never really looked into it. But let me see if I can find out for you.
Larry's is all paid off.
Unless somebody in the chat knows specifically.
And Philly, he says, I just gave in yesterday as it was low in stock.
Oh, yeah, he did tell us. Yeah, he did tell us because, and Philly did let us know. I don't know if you were going to ever bring this up on the show. I'm sorry. I don't know what you were talking about today, but he told us he canceled because of the Jedi Starfighter that was going to be made by Jazz Inc. got canceled. So he was he had an itch and he was kind of like, let me go ahead and order this instead because they canceled it, which was very, very unfortunate for people that were waiting for that, you know. But you know, it kind of I kind of saw it coming because you know they just
it was foreshadowed.
Yeah. They just based on the way they were talking about like how people were ordering the Star Wars items and how they kind of want to move forward with only licensed products and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
It felt very much like it was kind of, you know, going to happen sooner than later. So I'm not surprised, but it's unfortunate because that would have been a nice one for them to kind of finish off. But yeah.
It's hard to be legit and then dealing under the table at the same time.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
Philly
I'm sure that had a lot to do with it.
The articulation is the same as the static model from the OT film.
Got it. Yeah, he's mentioning, I believe right here, they're mentioning that it's the replaceable jaw and movable legs, I believe, with the dewback. Okay, cool. So you can move the legs and the jaw you can replace. Interesting.
Yeah, I just want the Sand Trooper. I'm with Commander Green here. I don't need no dewback. I ain't got no room for that.
For those of y'all that getting it, I'm happy for y'all. I got too many damn vehicles to be trying to put a dinosaur on my wall.
Dinosaur.
You could put him up there with the Ecto. Just, you know, prop him
Well,
up there.
the Sand Trooper is on waitlist already.
Really?
On Sideshow. Mm-hmm.
Oh, guess I won't be getting that.
I mean, you could probably find it somewhere else, but it's not an
you know.
exclusive. But
I'm not worried about it.
Dewback, you can still Dewback by itself, deluxe version is waitlisted already, and so is just the standard Dewback. But if you want to buy the set of two, you can still order it for $705. But it, like Philly was sharing with us, it is low stock.
Hey,
So,
hey,
for those
Philly,
who are
let me
interested.
know where you got that horse. He says he got a 1/6 scale horse.
Ooh,
I'd be interested in where you got that. Although
I know
like,
Kit. I know. Well, I don't want to mention Kit, but Kit is selling one for that.
oh, you can mention him.
For that Planet of
it's
the
all
Apes.
good. It's
you know,
it's safe.
He who shall remain unnamed.
the who should not be named. Don't say his name on this live
You
stream.
might as well say Voldemort.
Might as well, right? Oh man. Hey Ty, what would you just at a random, just because we brought him up, what would you do? I mean, he's never done this, so it would never happen. What would you do? Like, we're on a show and we're talking, and then out of nowhere he starts commenting, and he says something to you. What would you do?
I'd probably ask him if he'd like to meet somewhere.
Oh, whoa. Okay now.
So we could just discuss hash out our differences. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Calvin know what I mean.
Hey, this ain't no emails over here, player.
How about now? Does anybody know how he looks? Have you guys ever seen a photo of him? Because I don't think I've ever seen that.
No.
I have not.
So like, you wouldn't recognize him. You ever saw him somewhere? Like, you wouldn't even know.
Oh, I'm gonna do my research though. But I mean, it's not gonna come to that. I mean, I'm a grown man. I'm not worried about it anymore. I've had my last transaction, which was the InArt's Superman. Yeah, InArt Superman. So we good. I never got my cape, but it's all right. I got my cape from you, Jose.
That's true. That's true.
So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Oh wait.
Calvin, he's telling you to pretend he's Killer Croc and put him in one of your Batmobiles.
There you go.
Man,
the
that shit ain't gonna fit.
Philly's sharing with us that what was it, Time Walker, I believe he's mentioning. I think that's what he's referring to. Time
Walker toys.
Yeah,
What
they got the horse that he was referencing. They got their stock of the Mr. Z horse. And he says that they hooked me up with the free saddle as long as I mentioned them in the video. Very cool peeps. Kind of my first endorsement. Oh, wow.
Congrats, Philly. Okay.
That's cool. Speaking of endorsements.
Ooh.
I want to mention how my friend Ray at Hawkworth Toys hooked me up with Bane, because he was definitely hard to find. And thankfully, I was able to get in touch with Ray, and I got my Bane today. So
nice.
Terrific figure. Once again, thank you, Ray. I'll put a link in the show notes there. But thank you once again. I told him I was going to mention it because it's really cool. He's hooked me up before, like the Terminator, the T-800, like not damaged one. RoboCop, I was able to get it from him as well. So that man, he can get you some stuff.
Ray's one of the best out there, so Hogwarts will take care of you.
Yeah, I've heard great things. I've never actually bought from him personally, but I've heard very, very good things from him.
Absolutely. Like, I definitely, Ray at Hogwarts, Ray at Underground Figures is another good spot.
I have dealt with Ray
special.
Yeah.
Underground Figures he's very, very cool. He always has your back, and he emails quickly. So yeah, I bought a couple things.
Blazing fast in comparison to some other motherfuckers.
Yeah. Like, actually communicate with their customers, treat them with respect. So I appreciate that, Ray and Ray. Just want to say, they know how to be professional. Just saying.
Yeah.
But I'll leave it at that.
Ooh, Philly's with a comment here. I had the opportunity to get Gandalf from Ray, and I passed, and I regret it to this day. Oh man, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. And then Gandalf's going for a lot now, isn't he? Like a grand now or something. I think I saw somebody selling them for like pretty high.
I figured that's something I'll never have because I missed it. So that's it.
What's funny is I saw the prototype in hand at San Diego Comic-Con with John, and 2 cons ago.
Yeah,
and I saw what it could be. I was like, I don't know. So, but to see that to where what it actually hit the shelves for all you guys that got it, man, night and day difference. It looked
That's
like an old
interesting.
man that stuck his finger in a electrical socket. From the one I saw.
Yeah, that's a that's a good point. Philly's bringing up Gandalf the White. I mean,
Hmm.
that's very much possible. I could see that 100% happening, especially with the success. And then if that happens, I feel that Gandalf the Gray would go down, very very much. So people might get an opportunity, a second opportunity for him if you want that one instead. So hopefully that does happen. I think they're going to try to finish up the Fellowship first, and see, afterwards if they do get, because Gandalf the White would be Two Towers, right? So
Mm.
we'll see.
What the hell is going on with this dude back in Sand Trooper right here?
Some cool effect. They're trying to sell you on buying this, man. It's $700.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
You know
I don't
who is
need that
buying
pound.
this? You know who is buying this? Marco.
Who?
Marco.
Marco's buying it? Does Gigi know?
I don't know if she knows, but as far
Well,
as I
she know now.
remember, as far as I remember,
Hold up. Does Gigi know that he had his hands on my girl last night? That's what I want to know.
No,
Man,
you're
I'm ready.
throwing group chat stuff in here.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to go up to Sac and start a riot.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello.
Get your hand out my pocket.
R.I.P. Marco. Yep.
Oh my god.
Maybe he shouldn't join this stream. But there's a do bag by itself, because that's something we need to see.
The other day I was teasing him because I hadn't heard from him in a while, and I was like, "Yo, man," I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I hope he's not like in some ditch somewhere holding a box and a new Hot Toys box, just crying himself to sleep because Gigi kicked him out. You know what I mean?
Well, after he over there posing with them cheeks, maybe so.
Maybe that's why he can't show up today, man, because something happened and she saw that photo and she flipped the switch, man.
Calvin, Philly says, "Come on, do the do."
I ain't never been jealous of a Sacramento Queen fan, but man, last night, and I had just walked out the theater when I saw that picture too, and I was like, "What? My eyes need to adjust." I'm like, "What the hell is this?"
Did you fix your glasses? Or you were like, oh.
I sure did. I was like, "What the? Is that what?"
Guys,
I'm like, is that who I think?
Oh,
who I think it is?
Oh, hell no!
I know that ain't who I think it is. Going on, boys?
There he is.
Oh man,
Were your ears burning or what, man?
The man that missed the legend right there had his hands all over my girl last night. Damn.
First of all, that's my girl too. I did ask Gigi. I said, "Do you know who that is?" Because even my sister was like, "Man, who is that girl? Was her booty was all out?" And I was like, "First of all, that's Taylor."
Yeah.
And
that ain't booty, that's ass.
Man,
there's levels to this.
But I told her,
there's levels to this.
Someone bring up that photo, can you?
Oh man, I was like, the front's great too, man. She couldn't go wrong.
Oh no, the front. Hey, look. So one of my boys back in the day, you know how we always rate women, a dime, an 8, whatever. So he was always like, okay, whatever woman it is, her head, her torso, her bottom half, rate 1 through 3, and then get those in. And then if her personality is great, then give her the bonus for the 1, right, to make a perfect 10. Taylor got a 10. 10 out of 10 all day, every day. Face, top, bottom, personality pops off the charts. I'm jealous as hell. I'm talking shit over here, but I'm jealous as hell of Marco. God damn it! I saw that picture. I told them, Marco, I literally was just walking out the theater, out the darkness, and watching the Wolfman, and that picture hit my screen. I was like, I'm adjusting my eyes, like, no, this motherfucker didn't.
Bro, yeah, she couldn't have been nicer too. Like she was awesome. And I just told her, I said, Taylor, we're gonna need you to tweet out "Light the Beam," and she just cracked up. But yeah, she couldn't have been nicer. She's freaking gorgeous,
Wow.
and she's on my list for sure.
Yeah, your
And
boy would have been hurt though. Your boy would have been. I'm like, hey, get your ass out the way, player. I don't.
That's right.
You can hold. You can
Get your
hold.
ass out of the way.
You can hold this camera. I don't know what you think. I don't know why you think you in the middle. Pick up her Calvin Williams.
Oh man. What's going on, boys? How's everyone doing?
Pretty good, man.
Hey, we got the
Actually,
crew together.
We were talking.
Finally.
We were talking about how, like, I'm pretty sure you're getting that new bag, right?
Should be 2. Sorry,
I think
guys. I'm at
he's
UPS store.
ordering
I
something.
actually made it.
Oh,
No, I'm
nice.
picking up a package from you that I got from you and
yeah.
Sideshow.
Wait, where'd
I
that
was
thing
rushing
go?
back from San Diego in traffic trying to get here.
Oh my.
We're outside because you guys are closed on Monday. Okay, well they are open on Monday. I was like, you won't be here?
We're all quietly listening.
I like it. It's a live pickup, man. We'll get this content.
You guys have a good weekend.
This is fantastic content right here.
Oh man,
We're
look,
losing
you buy a lot of
followers.
this shit when you can walk into the UPS store and they don't even check your ID. Oh, Mr. Williams, here's your
Oh,
package. They just know you by heart.
He's got
We
his
know
own
you.
section of the store.
But I don't know
We
why
know
that
this.
dude felt the need to tell me he wasn't working on Monday. I don't know who the hell he is. I never seen him before. They told me don't get me. I'm like, I didn't ask you all that, but all right.
Philly wants to
figured
see a
since it
live
was-
reaction.
I just figured since it was the holiday, I figured because I was rushing, I was like, damn, I'm out of town tomorrow. They're gonna be closed on Sunday, and if Monday's a holiday. I'm like, I won't get my packages till Tuesday, and that's if I can get here with my work schedule. So I was like, nah, let me go ahead and get in here. Ty, this box is a hell of a lot bigger than I expected. I expected something small. Damn.
No,
Oh.
it's not. It is big.
Oh, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Well,
I always go big, man.
That's what I'm used to hearing. So hey, that's what it is.
I ain't messing around.
Okay.
Is it true, Ty? Tell me the truth. Is it true that if you go black, you're gonna need a wheelchair?
Hey, man.
I don't
Yeah,
think that's asked. That's not the right way to ask that question. That's backwards.
Man.
You need to ask the receiver that question, not the giver.
Yeah, I don't know how to answer that.
That was. Pardon my friend, but that was asked backwards.
But I know what.
Hey, I got
what we
that from
can
White
say-
Chicks. All right,
Oh,
that's what he says in the movie.
There we go.
But what did he say? Oh my!
That's
God.
what he said.
man.
Yeah.
You're
Oh
tired.
yeah.
Your boy in the wrong spot, Marco. I would get the hell out of here.
Hey,
Yeah,
who's good with some Photoshop? Maybe they can edit out your buddy. You know what I mean?
So I was telling
I
Tom
would
that,
have did that shit already.
that's right. I was like, the worst part was because he knows that I'm a big Taylor fan, and because she covers like NFL, she covers like all the sports. So
No,
she's really talented.
Across the board. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she knows her shit too. Like she's
She's
not just a
good,
pretty face. She really does know her sports.
She does.
And well respected across the board.
Exactly. No, I'm a big fan.
Are you
in a
zooming
lot of
in, Ty?
respects.
Yeah.
All right, Ty.
Look, when I say Taylor got a bubble, she got a bubble front and back. Look, she's not there. When the Lord made her, he knew what he was doing. He's like, look, I'm gonna give you a little bit of everything, goddammit, because you got it like that.
There's a famous let's see, I want to say it's Jaylen Brown interview from the Celtics, and they sat her and he like so close together. I don't know why they did this to my guy, and he was fighting for his life. Like all the comments on this video are like, "Oh, this man is just trying to hold it in." Ty, this is a family show. If you wouldn't mind showing some respect to my.
Can you unzoom the photo, please?
Marco is in this picture.
Um,
I'm sorry. How's that? Is this better?
Perfect. Yeah, man. But when she struck this pose, I was laughing. I was like, you know what? She knew exactly what she was doing.
And I don't know how many sports fans we have out there. I know this is the nerd section, but the sports fans, they're not even doing it anymore. But she had a podcast for a short stint with Joy Taylor. So it was two Taylors, both bad as a mother. So
two goats.
Man,
Hey, you know, I was just trying to help everybody out so that everybody could see Marco. I'm just saying.
Enhance.
Enhance and magnify.
Yeah. So I was telling
look,
Calvin though, like I'm a big fan. We chatted with her, we took the picture, and I called my cousin over because he was chatting with someone else to take the picture with me, and then he got in the middle. I was like, how dare he? How dare he get right in the middle?
that's the, now that,
That's
that,
when
that, that,
you
that, that's fighting that's fighting situation right there. That's one of those, when we get in the car, that's your ass.
yep. You politely just let him know, like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna whoop your ass later.
That's right, man.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Oh boy, but yeah.
But you're not sleeping on the couch after this photo, right? You good?
He will be. See,
Listen, Gigi knows that.
now he will be.
Oh my! Stop.
No,
Gigi knows.
his saving grace was that his boy is in the middle of them.
That's
Yep.
right. That's right. Listen,
I
Gigi
would
knows
just
I
have
got
to. I
no
would have to
shot.
take one for the team. But look,
She
I'm
knows I
going
got no
in.
shot, but the picture was as good as it gets. You know, that's about it right there.
Doguito says
Yeah.
Miss Fat Booty is so fat that you can see it from the front.
You're
Ain't lying.
not incorrect.
For those again, look up her Instagram, y'all. She bad, so across the board. And if you want to know some sports, she can tell you about that too. So,
Generational talent.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So, guys, now I'm sure everyone has talked about this to death, but I think we should touch on it just for
I
a
could talk
brief
about
moment.
that ass all day, but go ahead. My bad. My bad.
Oh, we should just touch on it. Just just
Oh
touch
my
on it is what
God.
I'm saying. Anyway, so there's been a thing that happened this week with a certain 1 6-figure company,
Uh-oh.
we'll call them, and they've kind of stirred up a hornet's nest when they showed off this thing, the J&D Joker.
Mhm.
Thoughts,
I
fellas?
don't know why a hornet's nest went off. I got my InArt 2-pack just nice at the house. I care less about this, and I was never paying that amount for that anyway. So, actually, this is a Marco question because I know you're a super Joker fan.
Yeah.
He's got a Joker on his thumbnail. Like, where
Yeah.
are you, Marco?
Where am I currently in the world, or where am I with this figure? Because those are.
Where are you currently in the world? Because
I'm at my
we
house.
can't see
I'm
you.
just not. Yeah, I'm not in my streaming setup yet. So
Oh, gotcha.
for the sake of jumping on as quick as I can, I just jumped on my phone.
Okay, we appreciate that.
That's because
We appreciate
he heard us talking about him, man. He had to jump right in. You know what I mean?
yeah. You notice he shoot. As soon as we said Marco and that picture, okay, here he is.
Had to come defend my honor. But but back to the Joker.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just don't. The prototype was never good, right? And now they're recalling this figure, right? They're
Yeah.
admitting that something went wrong in the process and it needs fixes. And I'm not even confident that after those fixes, it's going to justify the price, because at the end of the day, I don't think it looks horrible. But if you're going to demand this type of price in 1/6, it's got to be a shrunken down version of the actor, and it falls short of that to me personally. And then there's always going to be those pocket watching guys that are like, well, like if you can't afford it, just say that.
That
You
nonsense.
got to see it in hand. Like, you don't own J&D, so you don't know. There's always going to be those gatekeepers, but just from what I'm seeing, just the pictures, it doesn't seem like it's living up to the price.
Calvin, for those
Let,
gatekeepers,
let,
we got a symbol for them.
Star Trek.
I was since I'm in the dark right now. I was just gonna say keep these nuts. Tell me how to spend my money.
But yeah, like I when I first saw it, I didn't think it looked bad. I
Hold
thought
on, real
that
quick. Did Ty put the symbol up? Is that what I
yeah, it
missed?
did. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I put the symbol up.
The symbol looks like Star Trek to me. What does that mean?
Well, okay, we'll tell you backstage.
I had to tell you off grid. Off grid.
Yeah. We ain't trying to start nothing right now. But like I didn't think it was too bad as far as likeness, but when you're looking at that pricing, yeah, it's nowhere near worth that. I was just intrigued by the whole silicone head and whatnot, and the neck, all that stuff. But for what they're asking, nah, I don't think so. Oops. Especially this one, this guy. That's interesting. What do you think, Jose?
Man, I mean, I don't know. I mean, this one, it's just weird. When does he make that expression in the movie? I mean, I don't know. Like, it's a hard sell to buy this one, especially because there's other options. I think that's what's the tough sell. You know what I mean? If there wasn't any other option, and then maybe like you might. But even then, like it's so expensive.
That you still got the price to worry about if there was no other option.
Yeah.
That's one of those. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and look at the website because it's not gonna happen.
Yeah. I guess I won't have this.
This
I mean-
coming from a Ledger fan as well. I have a third scale piece. I have a quarter scale piece. I have the 2-pack, and I have the bank robber piece. I'm
His
jokered
eyes
out
messed
for
up.
this by now, though. Like,
His
if this was a nurse Joker, I'd be all in. But, and not for J&D. I don't mean for J&D, but I'm just saying, like, the purple coat Joker, it's been done. Come with something else.
Hey, let me say for 1 second here. Let's say hello to Figure in a Bubble. Hello, thank you for joining us. And
Oh, my man Mike. What up, Mike?
this picture here, his left eye looks wrong to me.
It's probably just sometimes when you move like those eyes, man, like you can't always get the correct adjustment, especially if it's like the more you single move the eyeball, right? So it's not.
Oh, I know.
So it's like you can't get it perfect. So it might just be one of that. Whoever was fixing the eyes on this didn't fix it perfect.
But
I mean, I think that's the minimal thing of the problem with this. You know what I mean? There's so many other things.
Oh, yeah.
First off, can somebody give me the price on this again, please?
Isn't it 1,700 or 1,800, and then like obviously without shipping and tax?
Yeah, I think it's over two G's if you want the 2-pack from Kit, or to your door from just about any site.
For that price for 6 scale, because I was just looking at purchasing a statue that was going to be around that range earlier this week. For this price, and at least that gives me the grandiose scale that I'm looking for. For you to ask for that price for just 2 6-scale figures, there should be nothing wrong.
Oh, it's got to be.
There shouldn't be a stitch. There shouldn't be a stitch out of place in these pictures.
His tailoring is off. Like his coat looks too big.
What do you guys think? Do you guys? Because we're talking about the price, but there's people that are saying that he looks nothing like him. Do you guys think the likeness is there, but the price and everything else turns you off? Like, do you guys see the likeness? Do you see it more than the InArt that you have?
The likeness is okay.
I like the likeness. It's cool. I like this a lot better than their Selena Kyle.
Because this photo here that you pulled up, Ty, I think I could see Heath Ledger there for sure.
I can see him in almost every one, though, Jose. I could see him, but I think a lot of people are being influenced too by just the price. Like you look at him, that should be a carbon copy of Heath Ledger for that kind of pricing.
Like I'll tell you this. Okay, so this is the figure you're getting. Let's say it was $300, just one single figure, and you're getting this one. Would you buy
I'd take it? Yeah,
$300. Yes.
Okay. Marco,
I want to see that silicone in hand. Like I want to see how that works. I'm curious. I'm not 1,700 curious because that other one's got to go. That smiling one.
Okay, well, because of the silicone and all that, what about if it was 500? Will you buy it?
Yeah.
Same thing
like
Calvin?
If it was like artisan level, like that in that price range, Not like 800, but like 500. Yeah, I'd do that.
You
It's
know me.
interesting. Yeah.
Go ahead, Jose.
Go ahead. No. I was just saying it's interesting because once the price starts going down, it seems a little bit more attractive, right? But because we know the price is so high, then suddenly we're just kind of like, oh no. Because it's like we kind of expect if you're going to charge that, it should be that premium price, right? And so
It needs to
if you
be
went
perfect.
lower. Yeah. So if you went lower, then you're like, oh well, okay, now it's more reasonable. That's why, like, if you think about like third parties, you're like, well, I'm paying $150, but hey, it looks pretty good for $150, right?
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead, Marco. I want to hear your thoughts on it.
So that was an interesting question in terms of the price. You know, I'm about all the Jokers, right? So if they're reasonably priced, and obviously none of these figures are reasonably priced, but relative to what they're asking for this, I probably would get it because it looks decent enough. And like you said, the silicone. But Ty, you definitely don't have to pay $1,700 to get silicone in your hands. Shouldn't be more than a few $100. But
Hello.
Well, I got She-Hulk, so I got some silicone in my hands
there
already.
you go. All right.
Yeah, she's got some cheeks back there too.
There you go. But yeah, it's just all like we can't talk about this figure without talking about the price. And I will just say, like J&D as a company, they're seemingly being arrogant when they came into the market. Like now that they're recalling the figure and promising to make changes, it feels like way too little, way too late. It's like when you initially put out that prototype, you got plenty of negative feedback. That would have been the time to make adjustments, not after you've released the first batch. It just feels like they were arrogant, and now they're feeling a little bit of the blowback and probably hurting their pocketbooks because of cancellations. And now they're feeling like they need to make some changes. But y'all should have listened in the first place.
They've become a laughing stock, and everything's on fire, and they're trying to put the fires out now.
Yep.
But like you said, Marco, is like too little, too late now. Like that whole arrogant, condescending way that they talk in their videos and just the way they carry themselves. Now you're being humbled. Now you're being humbled because InArt and Hot Toys has outdone you. You haven't shown that this is way better than them. It's definitely not $1,700 worth.
Facts.
Yeah, Figuring a Bugle says arrogance didn't pay off.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, it's interesting that Calvin, you're bringing up the Nurse Joker. It's like I from what you guys have speculated before, like it seems like it's some sort of legal thing, right? Why they don't make that Nurse Joker. And I'm interested as to why, like Topo or with some of these other third-party companies haven't done that, especially with this array of Jokers on the market. You know what I mean? Like, why not make a set? I'm sure people would, especially people that bought that 2-pack, right? The 2-pack Joker. Take off the clothes and you can put on the Nurse Joker, and there you go. You know what I mean? So I'm interested in why they haven't done that.
Even if they made like the Nurse Joker, like gave you the outfit for that and the bank robber.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They could make a 2-pack out of that, but I guess this is the iconic Ledger Joker. And like you said, there's all that speculation about legal reasons why, because he's blowing up a hospital or something like that. The family doesn't want it. That's what I heard. The family, or the estate doesn't want that out there, but it's a character in a movie, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm curious as to like third parties and like Topo or these other places.
Yeah, why don't they do it?
Yeah, I'm confused.
But getting back another point about arrogance, the fact that they wanted you to undress the figure in order to install the head. Like, are you kidding me? For $1,700, you're sending me something. You're telling me to dress this figure, and I'm paying like $2,000. I don't think so. You gonna put that head on there, and you gonna dress him. You gonna make sure he looks exactly like he did in the movie, or else you can keep it. You can Jay and dies or whatever the hell you say. Jay and dies. Yeah. Okay. They Jay and dies this, and it didn't work. You think they'll still put out the Selena Kyle, Jose?
Yeah. I do think so, but it might be the last one they do. especially with all these people canceling. Like you said, you guys were saying, I'm sure that's hurting them, because there's all these cancellations and all these units are not going to be sold.
Mm-mm.
And then people that bought off of them, like, the resellers like Kit and these other places, these Hong Kong resellers, I'm sure they're hurting and they're like, hey, I'm not going to buy J&D product anymore because people are just going to cancel and I'm just going to be burned, with all these units in my warehouse that I'm not going to be able to sell. So,
all right, let's say there ends up being dead stock with this, which we don't know what's going to happen with the later batches, but let's say there's dead stock. You could get this 2-pack for $1,000 shipped. Would anyone on the panel, take the leap of faith and be like, all right, well, it's a premium product that's super discounted at this point, just to get that silicone in my hand, as Ty said. I'm gonna do it. Would you be down?
No, not me.
probably not, no.
I just want the
Pass.
purple suit one.
Where's my Ghostbusters at? I'll put $1,000 towards that.
There you go.
That's a good way to look at it. Yep, that trade-off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd be tempted if it was super discounted, but because of the starting price is so high, I don't even know where it could land, where I would still, take the leap of faith. Probably not $1,000 too.
So Figure in a Bubble says, we're going on almost 4 years of various companies trying to get this thing right. Can we all just move along? As long as people are buying it, nope. They're going to keep doing it.
But a lot of these dead stocks that you guys were referencing, I'm assuming, like, for example, Kit that had all those cancellations, right, including Ben's, like all these cancellations, I'm assuming because of the recall, then Kit gets to give them back to him, or how would that work? Because he's
I'm sure he's covered there, but I'm feeling like that was more of a reason for them to take the recall because of the retailers that purchased from than the actual customers. Because I'm sure plenty of people got plenty of cancellations and were pissed about it. So I'm sure that pushed the needle more than them caring about the customers.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, yeah,
it's all about that money.
Yeah, those resellers that, like the Kits and the One Man Hobbies and the what's the other guy? There's a bunch of them, right? All those.
Well,
guys.
I mean, Todd at Spec. I mean, I'm sure he got some. I'm just saying across the board. So I think that's one thing that people don't look at the bigger picture when they see sold out for J&D. Like, oh, it's sold out in seconds. They sold out because all the retailers purchased everything, and then they will distribute everything after that. And you have to buy it from them. J&D's not just selling out like that.
No.
Yeah.
But they can word it like, "Hey, we sold out," because they did.
Oh, yeah, it's always about the way how you. It's not about what you say; it's how you say it.
Yeah, technically they did, but that didn't sell through. They just sold to retailers mostly. But it is what it is with them. Marco, we haven't really conversed. Had all of us together. It's a new year, but how are you doing?
Thanks for asking, man. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm off to, I feel like, a pretty solid start of the year. There's been a few bumps in the road in terms of optimizing everything from, job to relationships to my own mental health, but I feel like I'm doing well. So yeah, I think things are going good. So have you guys already all done the check-in with everyone else?
Well, I didn't actually play the media, but I wanted to wait.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, please.
Hey, how you doing?
Sorry, I got a little trigger happy.
It's right there, Jose.
So now I get to ask Jose. Jose, how you doing?
Pretty good, man. A little tired. Some of the comments earlier were referencing that, and sorry about that, guys. I just I jumped on. I got home from work, and dealing with those 11 and 12-year-olds, 7th graders, 8th graders, middle school kids. And it's been a little tough, man. A little tough. And then I actually asked me to stay longer to go to the high school and cover a high school class too. So I stayed longer for that. And night and day difference, by the way. The high school kids were actually calm compared to the kids, the middle school kids that are just wild and full of energy and saying the most dumbest things ever. Earlier this week, we had somebody came over to talk to them about like sex ed and all that, and the kids, man, it was insane. Like I had to watch the same presentation like five times because it was the same presentation to the boys, because they separate the boys and the girls. So the girls go to another lady who talks to them, and then the boys go to the other one. So I was with the boys, and they're going through stuff and they're asking them questions, and then they start like asking the presenter questions, and like some of these questions are ridiculous. Like they know the answer and they're just asking these questions to be funny. You know what I mean? And like they're talking about like, how things happen, and how someone can get pregnant and so on and so forth. And one of the kids at one point, he made this joke, and I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of funny. So like it made me kind of start chuckling. And it was like, but it's like, it's hard because you got to be respectful because it's the presenter there. And they said this thing that was really funny. And so like the kids start getting excited because they're seeing that I'm getting like, I'm giving them a reaction and laughing.
Time out. You ain't gonna hold us down like that. What the hell did he say?
Yeah.
It was like that.
Something that should be repeated, but you should repeat it.
I mean, I don't know if I should say it on air. I'll tell you.
But we're all grown. If a kid can say this shit, you can say it.
Oh gosh,
you started it.
Oh gosh, I don't remember the.
You opened the door. I just walked through.
Yeah, come on now. Oh, now you don't remember.
No, it was something referencing like what happens like if you like ejaculate into a sock. Like, could you get the sock pregnant? Type of thing.
Oh my god.
I'll be honest. I was expecting better.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just the way that it's one of those things where like the kid like said it in a way where like he was completely serious about it. You know what I mean? Like it seemed like he genuinely was confused, and then he said it, and like I said, such a like his like deadpan like face. You know what I mean? And then he said it, and then everyone starts laughing. And they're looking at me, and I start kind of chuckling a little bit. And they're like, he's laughing. And I'm like, nah, I'm not laughing. And they're like, yeah, you are. You're laughing. And it was one of those things where it was like in the moment. But anyways,
Jose.
it was an all day thing where they were just repeatedly making jokes like that.
Jose.
Yeah.
I just had to interrupt you one more time. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Like you kind of teased us all with that. Like there was going to be a bigger payoff than him asking about coming in a sock. So
yeah, the setup versus the execution did not match anything.
So I'm
sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
I feel a bit let down, but I just want to let you know. But please continue.
Well, they said a couple funny ones. I'm not like it wasn't just that one, but that's the one I remember specifically because
I don't know if I believe you now, Jose.
Like, well, shit, you should have led with the funny one.
Yeah.
I don't remember
with
the
the
other
best.
ones, to be honest. I would have to ask those kids. They're like, "What else did you say?" Because I honestly don't remember. But
Get them on the phone now. Hey, what did you say today?
Hold on, give me a second now.
Next one. Oh my god.
No, it would have happened on Monday. So today's Friday. So it's been a couple of days, and honestly, every day is a struggle with the kids because it's like everything's new, and there's always a new thing, and kids smashing things and breaking things and doing this and doing that, and it's just again every day is a new thing, So, but I remember the sock one for sure, and there was a couple other ones, but something said. It's like at one point there was a reference of a monkey, like if you did it with the monkey, like I don't know, man. It was a lot of different things, man. But
okay, this ain't getting no better. So
yeah. Oh man.
Anyways, we can move on now. Ask somebody else then.
Jose was like, I was doing all right until this segment.
Yeah, I was fine. Thank you guys. Oh, now he's gonna be seeing socks in his sleep.
Oh God.
Philly says it would be funnier if the sock was a puppet.
Jesus.
You know what? I don't.
See, that's how you do it, Jose. See what Philly did? I'm just messing with you. Do I get the puppet pregnant? Not the puppy. I've gone somewhere else. Sorry. Oh boy, that was great. Oh, thank you, Jose. Thank you.
Sure. Sorry, it wasn't funnier.
No, we got it. We got it. I think we just built it up.
The fact that it wasn't funny was fucking funny though.
Oh man, and of course we have the low key collector with some very relevant emojis. Socks. I think that's for you, Jose.
I couldn't find the squirt emoji in time before I started driving again, so y'all just got sucks.
Oh, all right. So let's go on and let's save Jose because now he really looks like he's had enough of us today. First them damn kids, now you clowns. All right, I'm done. But Calvin, I think we kind of went over how you're doing, but I don't think Jose was here, and I didn't. Marco definitely was not. So if you care to say anything, wait a minute. There we go. Okay.
I'm good. You know, what are we 17 days into the year? I will be 42 on Sunday, and feel sharp as
Happy
ever.
birthday,
Thank you. I wish my body would match what my mind is, because my mind's like, you got this. My body's like, sit your ass down somewhere. So, but you know, you just gotta get up and push through it. Otherwise, I'm good. Look forward to well, my mom and my wife have some things planned on Sunday, and tomorrow I'm going to down to Phoenix. My brother going to the gun show, and I'm gonna watch the Lakers play the Suns.
Ooh.
And
how much is LeBron gonna get?
Man, 40-45.
Okay.
So, you know, but yeah, man, I'm good.
Cool.
Very cool.
I'll make it quick with me. Is so far New Year's been pretty decent. I've just been finding out and also inundating you guys with some of the videos I've seen about ADHD. So I'm still on that journey where I'm learning
You may have
more.
said one or two, Ty.
Maybe one or two. Maybe
Man.
one.
Shit, I feel like I got my doctorate right now.
But you know, because I'm learning more because I'm seeing these videos. I'm like, damn, I've been like this my entire life when I see this stuff. So I'm just going around that, and because of the ADHD, I start going down those rabbit holes, and that's when you guys start getting the videos. So you could tell, like, yep, it's kicked in again, the hyperfocus. Figure in a bubble says, "Happy birthday, Calvin."
Appreciate it, Mike. Thanks, man.
So I do want to point out, one of the ideas I had was, because it's a new year and we hadn't really done any shows in a while, like what our favorite figures of 2024 were. And if possible, send me the pics so that I could put them up on the screen for just some visual, difference. Jose did it. Marco. Jose did it.
Well, Jose's the model student. We know this. Right?
I know Calvin is really busy. He's on the road most of the time when I'm talking to him. So, you know, I understand that. But Marco, Jose did it.
You know, well, I'll tell you them live. How about that?
Yeah, how about that?
Well, we'll do that. But because Jose did it, we're gonna do it first with Jose. I almost said something wrong.
There.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You sure did. I was like, whoa.
Hello.
Yeah.
Pause. And y'all already know I'm not even that dude that uses the pause term because I don't understand the shit. But I was like, yo, that was one of them right there.
That was close.
Better
that was one of
wheelchair,
those.
Jose.
I'm gonna need a wheelchair. Yeah, I'm gonna need a wheelchair now.
That's 2 saves for you today, Ty.
I know, but I caught it. I'm a little tired.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that was 2 saves for you right there. Good job. I'm not gonna say what it was, but he had one earlier that shit had me dying laughing.
Yep.
He wanted to say one thing and came with something else, and had I not stopped him, he would have just kept on going. I said, "Pause real quick. Were you about to say something else? Because you had a slight hesitation, like you wanted to say something else." And he was like, "No comment." I was like, "Yeah, I thought so."
Yep. I was like, no. Yeah, he heard it. He heard it in my voice. I did catch it though. I did catch it.
I didn't even hear it in your voice. I heard the gears switching. There was like clink, 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 clink.
Oh man. So Jose, I did pull up some pics.
All right.
On your favorites.
You're gonna hit us with the Atreides. Okay. Okay.
Ooh, and Jose even did a banner. Look at that. You see that,
Gotta
Mark?
be on it, man. Gotta be on it.
Look at this man. Look at this man. Killing it.
Oh boy. So yeah, I mean this is like a hot topic, Jose, this figure here. And want to also point out, Jose, you did a video on him?
I did, yeah.
A review,
right?
Video.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did a little mini review showcase, whatever you want to call it, whatever. So it's not really a review because I'm not really, doing all the standard stuff where it's like I show you every single accessory and I do a bunch of
you're doing the
poses
Jose
and,
standard. We don't need all that. Like I don't need you to describe the box. I can see the box. So yeah, you doing it right. You're doing it right.
Yeah, so this figure, like I said, it came in last week. It's been a week now, and yeah, I've just been enamored with it, man. It's just wonderful from head to toe. The tailoring, and then the sculpt, man. The sculpt is, like I said, 10. It's got to be like one of those figures that just insane, man. It just looks realistic, and I honestly think it's InArt's best figure up to date. It's just they've nailed it, man. And again, I took it outside in the video because I wanted to show you guys how it looks like kind of in an environment and with the natural light. And, and I saw a lot of inspiration, obviously, from like D Knight. D Knight does those videos like that. So,
yeah.
That's kind of what the goal was, and to show you guys. And again, it's great. The only thing is, and then I talk about it in the video, that breathing apparatus that goes into his nostrils, that broke like instantly. I tried it once,
Really?
and boom, it just came off.
Damn.
So if you guys are getting that figure, either don't try it or be very, very careful. I think mine was like a QC thing because I've seen a couple other people's that received it, and it's a bit more wider, so it goes into the nose a little bit easier. Versus mine was a bit more narrow, and it's kind of crooked. So when I tried it, like I felt like it was never gonna go in anyways. You know what I mean? So, but I tried it anyways, and yeah, it did not happen. And I was also kind of a little like apprehensive of doing it because I felt like if I did it, like it might like paint rub the nose or something, or
Right.
scratch it or create some sort of damage. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do that on a sculpt that's that good,
What if he
but
was
it does complete the
silicone?
look. Yeah, that's true.
That it would have moved. The nose would have just, the nostril.
That's
You
true.
I'm just saying. But I want to also point out though that I paused a little. I was a little hesitant when I said the part about your review because I wanted to make sure that actually happened and wasn't just like a fever dream of mine.
No, yeah, it did happen. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I think things happen and like, nope, that didn't happen. But so wait, now you got rooted?
Yeah, rooted.
Okay.
Yeah, this is actually the first InArt. No, actually not true because I got Harry Potter, but it's the first one where I really, really noticed it because Harry Potter, his hair's really like kind of plastered down because of that product that they use on the hair. So it's like really plastered down. So it's a rooted figure, and it looks better than it looks like if it would have been sculpted. But that one was my first rooted from InArt, which is I think it's an amazing figure on its own right. But this one that's got that waves, you know what I mean, and so it's one that I can totally tell the difference with the rooted, and I think it's great.
So you like going forward if they offer rooted, would that be your choice?
Yeah,
Okay.
100%. Yeah, 100%. I've always felt like their sculpting is good, but it could be better, and especially when you compare it to what Hot Toys is doing. Thank you, Brick. I appreciate you, man. Um, what they're doing, I feel like the sculpted's fine, but it's not to the Hot Toys level, because Hot Toys, like, even if you look at their sculpted artist, well, the artisan version of the sculpted version of that artisan, the new Joker that they released,
Mhm.
from some angles, if you look at it, it even looks like it could possibly be rooted. You know, like once you get up close, obviously you'll see the plastic, but you
Right.
know, from a distance, you like it's so good that it looks like it's actual strands, right, of hair, that actual rooted hair. So, yeah, I'm very very happy with this figure.
Excellent. Let's say hello to Ed R. What's up, Ed? Glad you could join us. And let's see, we have another from Jose. Well, that's another picture of that. It is a good looking
Ed R,
figure.
appreciate you on the shout out. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Before I go to the next one, any of you guys like I'm not planning on trying to get this figure, but Marco, Calvin, either one of you?
Oh yeah, I'm all in on this one.
Yeah.
But you know, I didn't order the exclusive directly from InArt, so we'll see how long the difference is in terms of when they start shipping the other versions. You don't get the mouse accessory, but Jose promised to send me his, so that's pretty nice of him.
Oh, that's nice.
But yeah, so hopefully it won't be another year before I get it. But I think, like Calvin said, I'm down to be the last person that gets things these days. So yeah, I'm not in a huge rush, but hopefully it's not a year.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and then what the great thing about like what Marco did is, yeah, he might wait a little longer, but he's getting a really good discount, because I know like Collector Zone was running some sort of deal, and like you got like a really really good deal, right, Marco?
Yeah, I want to say, and you know, Marcos gets a little touchy when we say his cantina prices, but I want to say it was maybe, oh boy, how much was yours, Jose? How much was it shipped to you? Like over
Shipped, yeah, it was over 4, because I paid, it was like 85 down, and then I paid 400 once it got in.
4? Okay,
So about
like 485.
485. Yeah, about 485.
Yeah, I want to say it was like 325 was the price that he was running. And so I'm like, shoot, I can't, you know, that's obviously there's something to the exclusive accessory if you ever go to resell, and obviously being in that first batch. But for me, that the price difference was enough where I was like, I could wait on this one.
Yeah, no, it's a really really great deal. So I could totally see that. I mean, why not wait a little bit, even if it's a couple weeks or a couple months? You're still gonna get the figure, and that's what's important. You know, the Mob Deep, the accessory, it's cool, but it's just like, well, what are you really gonna do with it? So
Yeah.
it is it. What I one of the reasons I ordered directly was because I wanted to see like how quickly they'd get it out, you know. And I was like, well, I do want to get that accessory just in case, you know, I do want to ever sell it. But now that I have it in hand, I'm like, I don't think I'd ever sell that. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
you never know, you know.
How quick was it?
Pretty quick, because I didn't it go up for pre-order like March of 2024, and then they started shipping it in December. So it's a pretty quick turnaround.
Okay. That's good. All right. Number 2 on Jose's list.
Hold on. I think Philly had a question. Maybe he can elaborate, because wasn't sure. Where was it?
Okay. What is it?
Something about.
Oh, was it worse? Was it that one? Or was it worse?
Was it worse than Electro's glasses? Are you talking about like the light?
The nose piece. The nose piece.
Oh, I never even tried that, to be honest. I never even tried it. I just have Jamie Foxx. I don't. Yeah, I never tried that one. So yeah, I can't tell you. Can't tell you, Philly. But yeah, it's crazy. Everyone wanted that mouse. Mm-hmm. Then the nostril thing. Yeah, that's one thing to worry about for sure. But hopefully, you know, with my review and other people's comments, I know D Knight had the same issue. Hopefully, you guys can, be a little bit more careful and, kind of at your own risk.
Yeah. Well,
I will say I will say that I reached out. That's another thing. I reached out to Queen or InArt or whatever. I mean, I reached out to them directly from the emails, from the the purchase and all that. I sent them the photo, and I detailed the incident and what happened and all that. And they're like, okay, cool. We'll send you a replacement. And they sent me a picture of what they're sending me, and all that. So they responded within 24 hours. So that
That's
was good.
cool.
So
You should have
Yeah,
said the
you guys
mouse
are-
came fucked up too.
So then Marco could get that second one.
If, like,
There you go.
chipped.
Imagine.
I should take a picture of it and then like Photoshop it. Maybe we'll get Philly to like kind of like make it look like it's like half chipped or
That's right.
something.
It's always
And then I'll
great
send
to
it to
say
them.
our fraudulent plans out loud too. So
And our John's watching this and he's like,
that's
"Ooh,
right.
let me write
He's
this
like,
down."
"These motherfuckers."
We're not really gonna do that, John. Sorry. Go with us back to Tijuana. Don't worry. It's all
No,
good.
man.
Uh-oh. Someone is here. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Marco's in trouble. You better watch what you're saying, my friend.
Don't pull up the picture of Taylor again, Ty. Don't.
Oh, you're saying pull up the picture? Okay, let me go grab it.
No,
I get
don't
it.
do that.
Had to give Gigi the rundown of who she even was.
No, I
Imagine-
understand.
She says, "Imagine is crazy."
Imagine.
So, Jose,
Yes. Oh, Vader.
tell us about Mr. Vader here.
Oh man, you know what? Like, Vader's obviously an iconic character, and I've always wanted to have a Vader in the collection. But you know, I kind of wanted something that kind of did it all for me. And I feel like this one does. You kind of get the battle damage look, and obviously, if you ever want to switch it to a clean look, you can. And I think that this figure accomplishes that. Obviously, there's a lot of back and forth whether the Kenobi show was good or not. For the most part, it's very negative. But I do really, really like this scene that he has with with Obi-Wan and all that. So, I think they did a really great job with the figure. I think that the sculpt inside. I know you only get like a half a sculpt or whatever, but it's definitely, the likeness is definitely there. And I really think it's a great figure. And again, I don't think I'd ever use the clean look, but it's nice to have, right? And you can switch it whenever you want. Like if you want a clean look, a clean Vader, there you go. And if you want this battle damage version, there it is. So I think it does it all. And I know it's, I argue with Shane and the guys over there on the Hope Show all the time, because I tell them, I was like, as much as I like the original trilogy, and it was Sebastian Shaw who played in The Return of the Jedi, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you can't, unless you're going to pose him on the floor dying, like, you can't really do much. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, well, I'm going to still have him standing and holding his helmet. I'm like, when did he do that in the movie? He's like, he's like, it doesn't matter. I was like, okay.
Okay, yeah, don't go Bretta on us now.
But anyways, yeah, I think this is one of the figures that you guys were mentioning, the fusion reactor lightsabers and all that. I was like, that's one where I was like, even though the USB one's not terrible, I mean, it's not very bright, but it's okay. But if I could upgrade it with those fusion reactor lightsabers, a game changer, I think it would look great.
Absolutely. So I agree with pretty much everything you've just said, because I have this figure, so you were right on point with that. And now that I have the Return of the Jedi Vader, I can have him with the clean look with the helmet, and leave this one like he is with the half a helmet with the damaged look. So yeah.
I mean, one of the things I say, I'm like, if you think about it, I mean, the Shaw version is just some random guy that played him for 10 minutes in the movie, because it wasn't even him in the suit, right? Like,
no, it was David Prowse.
David Prowse, yeah, it's David Prowse, so it wasn't even him. So it's like, why would I mean, it's cool, and it's a cool scene, and he's like, tell your sister, blah blah blah. But it's like, okay, like Hayden is Vader, you know what I mean? Like, nah.
I mean, they did a good job with that sculpt, though. It definitely looks like him. Hot Toys, they did okay with that. But now here's your number 3 on your list. Not in any
not
real
particular
order. It's just is the other guy.
Yeah, man. I just like, I think might be like a Hot Toys best piece, like up there with that Vader, because it's just phenomenal. I mean, I think the only thing that makes it look like a figure is that that wrist peg, that you see on one of the hands right there. But other than that, man, it's like like a real person. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that's how
other than
good
that,
it
he's
is.
like seamless, you know.
Yeah.
You can't see any of it. And mine just came today, courtesy of Ray at Hawkwarts Toys. And yeah, I'm very glad that I did, because I was like, man, I missed out on him at Sideshow. You know, should I even bother? But I kept seeing people talk about it. I kept seeing it in videos. I'm like, man, this guy looks really good. So yeah, I'm pretty glad I did follow through, and thanks to Ray, I got him at a good price. And you are right, Jose. This guy, like, you expect to hear him talk, like
Yeah.
when he's standing there. I mean, it's the same way with the InArt Superman. Like, I have him standing around, and I
Mhm.
swear Henry Cavill is about to speak to me. You know, when
Yeah.
I look at him, you know, because they
Yeah.
look that real. And so yeah, good choices. Good choices.
Appreciate it.
Marco,
Is
Marco,
he
you
still here?
there?
He
Oh,
probably
I'm
saw
here.
Gigi killed him.
Go ahead.
He said Gigi killed him already.
Oh, I'm here. I thought you were just setting me up.
Oh, I am. Like, oh, wait, before we do that, let's say hello to MB Dyson 829. What's up? Thank you for coming and visiting us on this Friday.
Hello,
Episode
hello.
17. Huh?
Yeah.
Episode 17? Yeah? No? Guys, any thoughts? You know, we made it to 17.
Pretty
I
good.
mean, yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, like I said, I always feel like I'm just an extended guest. You know what I mean? I just
Nope, you're in the title.
Marco needed a stunt double. You know what I mean? Like he was like, I'm gonna be out for a bit. I'm gonna be on vacation. You know, whatever's, and you know, exploring the world. And I need
He's
a
like,
stunt
y'all
double.
handle it.
And he's like,
y'all
what? He's
get
like, who's another Latino looking guy that has facial hair? Oh, Jose. Throw him in there.
Who could pass as both Latino and Arab? Oh yeah, Jose.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, yep. Okay.
I
We're
do.
versatile.
I've had people walk up to me in you know, at the grocery store and like start talking Arab. You know what I mean? And I'm like, no, man, I don't get what you're saying. I'm sorry. Te hablo en español si quieres. And he's like, oh no. He's like, now we're both lost.
Oh, no. Man, they pitas, we tortillas. That's it. Those are really the only differences.
That's true.
All right. Anyways, so my figures of the year. So I'm gonna start with this one actually. So this was the top of my mind here.
Mm-hmm.
Bane was just an incredible figure, honestly. Just the body that Hot Toys decided to use. You know, the detail with that body, the likeness is there. The fact that he's got multiple options that you could display him with the coat on. I prefer with the coat off because that body is just too beautiful. Yeah, this one, just opening it just gave me a rush of joy, honestly, because it's just one of the better figures that I've held in my hand. So yeah, this one is definitely at the top of the list.
Yeah, he's really good. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Any other mentions you can think of from the top of your head, Marco?
So another one, I'm going to give the nod to InArt on this next one, Aragorn. And I did get Gandalf. I have no intentions or feel no regret about missing out on Gandalf. But Aragorn, just that prototype looked so good. And I will say the final is a bit soft, right? It's still, the likeness is still really strong, but it's not really, really close to that prototype, I would say, which looked like a shrunken down version of the actor, of Viggo Mortensen. But just the unboxing experience, I think I've mentioned a few times, like it's just so premium. Like it is really a premium release, all the details. It's just a really beautiful figure. So that one is definitely top of my list. And I will say, when they announced that Legolas, it was super overpriced, right? Like these figures are becoming crazy expensive. But the unboxing experience of Aragorn made me think like, okay, I think I need this Legolas as well. So yeah, so that's the second one. And then the third one that I had in mind, shoot, I just had it and I just lost it out of my mind. It was son of a
While
beast.
you're waiting for it, I wanted to pull it up there for you.
Go ahead, please. Still, yeah, I mean, still like a beautiful likeness. Still, just a beautiful figure in hand.
Yeah. Are you getting Legolas? Is that what you're saying, or
That's
it's too
that's the
expensive?
plan. Yes, that's the plan. I think it is overpriced, but I think these figures are beautiful. So I think Aragorn is going to be a really nice companion to Legolas. I don't need the full line. I'm not a full line collector, but yeah, I think that it's going to be a pretty sweet piece.
Yeah, yeah. And you wouldn't have no interest in anything else other than those two guys, then?
I'd be tempted with other characters in the line, but for now, I think that's all that I need.
Okay.
I know they've teased the hobbits, and there's some other characters that are tempting, but I think those I'm good stopping there.
Yeah.
Maybe a Witch King if they ever did a Witch King, which would be crazy. Sauron, I'm not going to rule it out, but a Sauron would be massive. So, a Sauron would be a must-have.
All right. And your next one would be?
Yeah. So the other one that's coming to mind is the Hono Wolverine. Just again, like when we talk about the body that Hot Toys use, just feels like a really substantial figure for a budget price. And I think that line has gotten a little bit dry recently, so we'll see what else they have in store for the Hono line. But yeah, I just thought it was a really strong offering for their first figure out of the gate.
Yeah.
Did you which version, the blue one or the brown suit?
I do have both, and I will say they're both great. Honestly, I don't know that I would choose one over the other, but obviously the yellow suit's just iconic. So yeah, I think if you had to have one, the yellow suit for sure, but the brown suit is pretty dope as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And we'll see if I was just gonna say we'll see if they announce a Hugh Jackman version of that suit. Feels like it's gonna happen eventually because they're going pretty deep down that line.
Yeah. I just was gonna chime in real quick that I had the sideshow Wolverine, in the yellow suit, and
basura.
Like, not even a few months after having it, like he doesn't want to stand up without a stand. Like his legs are floppy, So I was so glad that Hono came out with this, so I could have one that's actually good. Like you said, Marco, with the body, like he is solid, and they know what they're doing. So I'm very happy with that.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Anything else you want to mention before? I guess I don't know. Calvin's out. I'm not sure if he's still back, but
yeah, he's not back yet.
Yeah, I think that's it for me. Obviously, it was a really good year for releases. I think there was a lot of other figures that come to mind that I've unboxed, semi recently. But I think those three are standouts. But just a really strong year to be a collector. Overwhelming too, right? Because there's just too much good shit. But yeah, just a lot of good stuff dropping.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Ty, while we wait for Calvin, you want to go over yours or?
Yeah. This is kind of like pretty boring because we're all saying the same figures, and I mean they're great, which so that's no surprise there. But Bane, I mean I just got him, but he came out last year. The Hono Wolverine, the Darth Vaders, they're fantastic. Aragorn, it's funny because when I was sitting here listening to you guys, like I was giving you a hard time about the list, Marco, and I'm like, I never thought of one for myself.
Oh my!
I'm like, wait, what am I gonna say? But I still had to give Marco a hard time about it though. So yeah. But also I would say, like, I said the Aragorn, in our Batman I finally got last year, so it's part of my 2024. And our Superman is great. Like I said, every time I look at him, I think he's about to say something to me. And so yeah, it's like all those guys, and She-Hulk. She's good too. It is a good year. It's a good year.
For sure.
So I'm very thankful. But Calvin's back now.
Ooh, hello.
Sorry, guys, I had to handle some business stuff. But what was the general consensus of the figures that you guys all liked.
Marco said Aragorn, Bane, and Hona Wolverine. I said Bane, InArt Paul, and Kenobi Vader, and Ty.
Yeah,
Your
I
list
said
was
the
She-Hulk,
She-Hulk, Vader,
Bane,
Bane,
Batman,
and our Batman, Aragorn. They're
Superman.
Superman. They're all great.
Okay, I gotta go. InArt, Batman, Superman, Black Suit, Spider-Man.
Calvin,
Mm-hmm.
let me interrupt 1 second. One thing I wanted to point out about InArt Superman: why is it so hard to get his hands on or take them off?
Hello, welcome to the conversation of the in our hands.
Holy
What a
shit!
nerve-wracking process.
What the hell were they thinking? Anyway, that's it.
Strange? You know what's strange is that with Paul, it's like super easy to change his hands. Like there ain't no issues. Like
What the hell? Like
Can I be
Bane
the
is like
outlier
that?
here? I didn't think it was that difficult.
really? Okay.
I
Maybe you have. Maybe yours is maybe is it a newer copy because you recently got it, right?
correct.
Yeah. Maybe.
Well, I
maybe
just
there
got
may-
mine.
That's true.
I thought that. Yeah, I got to say one thing, that they did a great job on the costume, on the suit, because it's definitely durable, because I would have torn that bastard up trying to get those hands on there. So
It's scary though. It's scary because
yeah.
it's so thin, and you're kind of pushing it back when you're holding it, and you're kind of like trying to put the hand in there, and it's like it won't go in, and then it bends while you're trying to put it in there, so you got to fix it and bend it again.
So yeah, sorry about that, Calvin. I just wanted to interject before I forgot. But please continue.
No, you said, I guess, never mind. Sorry. I was going to have me a slice of pizza. I walk up, shit, this spot is full. Never mind. Damn, I thought I was going to a little low key spot. Shit, everybody and their mama in here. What did I say? Batman, Superman, Black Suit, Kane was dope.
Oh yeah, that's another one.
It sucks because they all mesh together. It's like you get it in, you put it on the shelf, and it's on to the next one. Mark 6 gantry.
Oh yeah.
That's a beautiful piece altogether.
I still need to unbox that. Maybe tonight on LWO.
Ooh.
What was that, Marco?
I still need to unbox that gantry. I said maybe tonight on LWO.
Oh, okay. That'd be something. Is that it, Calvin, or you got some
89 back. I know people had problems, but I just feel I never was going to be able to have that as a piece of my collection. So to have a Keaton 89, I love that piece.
Yep.
Just for more so for the nostalgia than the actual figure, because I know it has its issues, but I love it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. But we got some choices from and chat. Feel free to throw in your choices for a figure, your favorite figures of 2024. Philly says Toby, Spidey, blue and red. Keaton, Batman 89, Morbius, Black Adam, Kang, also good contenders. All good stuff.
It's interesting that none of us got the artisan or sculpted Hot Toys Joker, right? So it's not on top of our list, but it's one that a lot of people really, really, really like.
Yeah, but I couldn't get him, so.
Yeah, I've got that Joker coming eventually, and I just saw Zord Photography's video, and Jose,
that's what reminded me.
Yeah, the strands do look like rooted. Where I was like, wait, is this the rooted or is this the sculpted?
That's what I'm saying.
Had me going. Yeah, it's really damn good.
Marco, did you get the rooted or you got sculpted?
I got the sculpted again because of the price difference. Like you're talking maybe like $325 versus, I don't know, I think like shipped might be close to $600 like for that artisan version, right? So it's just like, man, that delta is way too big for me. Although the artisan came out beautiful, I think the sculpted will be more than enough for me.
Yeah.
And then if I ever feel like I 100% need a rooted version, right? I think Ben Thomas is doing that custom route. Maybe I'll do that someday. But I think I've got my InArts. I've got that imposter Joker. I think I'm good on Jokers right now.
Mm.
I feel like because you're getting the sculpted and you have the imposter, I feel like because it's Hot Toys and Hot Toys. So I know people tried it with the InArt body, but I feel like you could switch the heads if you wanted to.
True,
right? And
true,
and get the imposter Joker head that's rooted, switch it to the Hot Toys that's sculpted if you wanted to,
yeah,
and see how that looks. You know what I mean? Although the hair is a bit longer, right, on the imposter apparently.
Yeah, I think the paint applications and the hair are a bit different. So they definitely improved with the final artisan Joker look, but imposter looks pretty damn good too. So I think that's a good idea. Yeah, if I wanted to swap, I always have that option.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You should, if you do it, I definitely want to see pictures of that imposter Joker's head on the Hot Toys.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you should try it just for kicks. I'm sure it'd be interesting to see how that looks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good idea. That'll be a fun little experiment.
Yeah.
This Marco, this Joker that's on your logo, is that actually Heath or is that a figure?
No, this is the J&D prototype. So
okay, because I thought it was, but I didn't want to speak out of turn. But
yeah, it's been looking off since they showed it off.
Oh boy, I feel sorry for him, but I don't. So you know, they need to do something. So anybody get any figures in this month? Like had something come in so far?
Gosh, yeah, man, it's been crazy. Well, Paul came in, and then the next day, artisan Jack Sparrow came in.
Ooh,
so I got Jack Sparrow in. Trying to film stuff for him as well, so I can do a review. You know, my reviews, right? But
they are reviews, Jose. They are reviews.
Whatever.
No. Don't give me whatever. They are reviews. Damn it.
He's crushing it.
Whatever's.
Yeah, man.
So, I'm trying to do that. I have his accessories kind of laid out and everything just to do it, but I haven't done it. But I have him right here, man. And he's incredible. I have him in. Paul came in. Who else this year? Who else came in? I think that's it for this year. But I know I wasn't going to, and I told you guys many times. I think I've talked to Marco a bunch of times that I wasn't going to do this, but I am collecting the Harry Potter line. I did get Harry, and I am getting Ron. Ron's on his way, so he's coming. So now I got to get the whole trio. So it is what it is.
Oh, let's see. Figure in a bubble. Just ordered a figure. What figure did you get?
It's every day of our lives, man. Just ordered a figure.
Yep. This is very true. Like, tell us something we don't know. Marco,
we're
you
talking about ordering.
New?
Can I say that I got my wait list for Bane?
Yeah.
I got a wait list conversion for that Bane.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And he was kind enough. He got his wait list for the armory.
Yeah.
But you know, we worked something out there. So thank you, Mr. Calvin.
Oh, really? Wow.
Nowhere.
Well, hello there.
Yeah, hello there.
Hey, did you guys see that someone put the old man Keaton head on that armory Batman, the CrossFit Bruce Wayne?
No. What
Yeah,
does it look like?
It looked pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, it
you know, with
look
his
bad.
arms crossed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looked pretty good, actually. I was like, whoa, that actually works pretty well. Yeah. Like, put some pants on him, and then you get an old man Keaton. You know what I mean?
I missed that one. I gotta see if I can find that one.
It's pretty funny. I don't know that the head sculpt on that one. You'll have to. So if you're getting that, you'll have to let us know when you get it in hand. But the head sculpt on that one, he looked a little funny. I don't know.
You think?
We'll see. Yeah, but the Bruce Wayne, yeah, I thought it looked a little funny, but
I don't disagree with you. Like, I'm not even really looking to really honestly, I don't care about him. You know, Mr. Power Pose, because he looks weird. The hairline, the seam in the head, I think they could have done a better job with that. It's like really obvious. Like I'm more after the armory itself and that new Dark Knight that they keep improving on over the DX one that I have. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that more than Mr. Wayne with his jacked up arms.
Yeah. You guys, Marco, are you getting both armories or are you just getting the Dark Knight one?
I've been told that I need to choose, so
Ooh. With the gun to his head from Gigi, you know what I mean? He's like, pick one.
But I think the Dark Knight one is the one to have. But dang,
Yeah.
that Dark Knight Rises one looks beautiful too. So yeah,
If I
I
could-
have a tough decision.
If I could buy just the armory, not the Bruce Wayne one, I might have considered it because I do think it's pretty cool. You know, like the way that it comes out of the water and all that, and like it has like that wet effect on the.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about, and
Yep.
I think it looks.
You don't have
cool.
to make me feel any worse about letting it go than I already do. So
Yeah, don't say anything else. Don't say anything else. No.
I'm like, I think I'm gonna have to get your money back on this one, player. I was like, don't talk me into it. But no, I already have the I've got the Dark Knight ordered already elsewhere. So I was like, I don't need both. But after seeing that one on screen and how good it really was, I was like, yeah, that was actually pretty sweet.
and then there's always the
Yeah.
J&D Dark Knight one too, right? I think it's only like $2,500 for the Power Pose Batman. So
Jesus.
They can kiss my whole ass for that.
that's right, man.
MB Dyson says his old Keaton heads going on his custom Wayne Enterprises coveralls body that's been waiting for 2 months and counting on that head. Okay. Sounds good. Post some pics of that.
All right.
So okay, I forgot everything I was gonna say. So Calvin, anything this month so far?
I can't remember. I know I got my invoice for Christmas, so I believe I got Superman this year.
That sounds right.
And then I just got my replacement from Sideshow for my was that my Mark III Chrome Red Iron Man. It came with some real shitty shoulders. One was completely broken off, and the other one was super loose. So they just sent me a whole new set.
Oh wow.
So I think that's only two things. I'm really bummed about the statue I missed out on. I found a local retailer that had it 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I'll get it in a couple weeks for my birthday. And when I went to go get it on Monday, it was already gone.
That sucks. Damn.
That's about it.
Okay. That's all right. Like I had kind of a drought, but now everything is like coming in. Like I got the InArt Superman, She-Hulk, just got Bane today. Tech or Tick is
I was
coming
about to say, drought. This man has had a surplus recently.
from the Bad Batch is coming. He's on his way. Who else? Oh yeah, 2012 Cap. Because that was a sideshow sale. I couldn't pass that up. He was like 160. I think I had some rewards, so it got him down to like 130. So that was pretty good. And I've been talking to Ray about a couple other figures, so stay tuned for that. Dyson says, I got my Mando Luke this week. Scored on waitlist. Nice. He's good. I like him a lot. But that's pretty much it. Oh, and of course, I came upon Calvin and the Armory. So, that's a nice pre-order for me. Because I got on the wait list, but I didn't know how good that was going to be. ties, buys. Yeah. See what you can do when you don't get that J&D Joker set? Look at all the figures you can get. Damn.
What do you guys think of the animated series Batmobile with the, I guess it was the hood scoop that I can't, somebody help me out, I can't think of the word at the moment, but the canopy for the testing that he did with the paint job with the blue.
Any of you guys see it?
No, I missed that. I haven't seen
a couple of days ago. I think he put that out.
Okay.
Jose, pull it up.
Hold on, where do I find it? I don't know.
Jazz Inc. Facebook.
Okay. Let me see.
Jose's like, what the hell are you telling me to do? I did see that video though. It looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool.
He also did a size comparison of the body next to the 89. I was like, you just keep making these shits bigger and bigger.
Oh, it's even bigger than the 89.
Yeah,
it's like inches, but it's still gonna be longer than the 89. I'm like,
damn, that's massive.
I looked at it. I'm glad I'm out.
I'm waiting on a module case order. I'm about to hit Brian. Mr. Wong, where you at? We need to talk. Where my order at?
You should message him though. You know he's pretty.
No, I've got his direct WhatsApp. We're good about going back and forth. It's just I've been busy all week. He hit me last Friday and said I should get dispatched for my part for him this week, and it didn't come in. So that's why I'm like, man, where my stuff at? I was hoping I've had it before Christmas. Because I'm taking my 89s just displayed in the middle of the room right now. I'm like, I want to get it in a case.
So where are you putting these new cases? On top of your existing ones, or?
Right. I've got vertical space that I'm having to use now.
Got it. All right. So being creative.
Mm-hmm.
Larry says he's been waiting for his for 14 months now.
My first set was 22 months. That was
damn
brutal. Yeah, my first big order was ridiculous. And Larry, did you still go through with the back computer, the BVS? I ended up reordering mine.
We'll see what he says. I did order a module case though. Finally, I'm trying to be patient. Oh, it's not here. I just wanted to say that.
I can't. It's so hard to find things here on the Jazz Inc. website because it's like everyone posts all their stuff. Well, it's like not on the website, on their group,
Facebook.
So it's like so it's like a bunch of stuff. So it's like I can't find what I'm looking for because it's like a bunch of other stuff here.
Let me see if I can.
It's like all the people with their deliveries and videos and cool photos and so on and so forth. But
what's funny for my 89.
Was it this one?
Let
me see. Let's see if I have it. Sorry. Go ahead. Keep talking.
I was just gonna say my plate number for my order. I got 119, which is my birthday. I was like, shit, that works.
Nice.
Is it the comparison? You wanted to see the comparison with the 89?
No, it was the canopy. He did a paint test for the blue.
Oh yeah, the paint test. Sorry.
But okay. I mean, that right there shows you the edges and how much further out that thing goes than the 89.
Yeah. I'll keep looking. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm looking too. It was easier the other day. Didn't have all this content up here. Damn.
Oh, okay. Hold
Anybody
on.
getting that penguin from them?
Okay, I think I know how to find it. Give me a second. I got it.
I'm not in love with the penguin like I am with that Catwoman, especially if he's asking for another $1,200.
Mm.
Let's see. You seen it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's the color shade.
Sorry, I was trying to wait. Did you guys hear the audio too?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was trying to click on it without the audio starting, but yeah. But anyways, as you see here, those are the color the paint test, right?
Interesting. Okay, so it's a lot closer to a blue hue than black.
Yeah.
Well, he's doing a blue and a black.
Mhm.
Okay.
You got options of, but from the actual show, it was blue. And so I don't know. I was expecting maybe it'd be a more dynamic paint job, but I know this is just the first run of the test. But 'cause I've been wanting to see something to really make me want to order this because I do want it, but I'm like, space is already an issue.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Calvin, Larry says he got a back computer from Jazz Inc. and one from IC Customs. And
Oh, so that's right. You did your 89 as well. See, me and Larry be on the same wavelength. Have you heard from? Let me ask you this: have you heard from Steve about anything about from your 89 piece? 'Cause I paid my balance off, but I haven't heard anything as far as do we get options with our computer screens or what?
I started printing my own 89 bat computer.
Really?
Yeah, I got a
Nice.
model. It was like $25 or whatever. You can even put electronics in it. So I'm going to experiment with that. See how that turns out.
See, I know that now. He tells me that like a year after I already placed the order and already put deposits down.
Who knew? Who knew?
But because it's funny, well, with InArt showing the Christopher Reeve 2-pack possible coming out, I was like, you know what? I would love to have a phone booth for that piece.
Mhm.
And I started looking up some pieces on, just what was out there on the internet. I was like, I'm not spending that. And I was like, I could do it. And I was like, my man, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do that because that would be cool. That'd be very cool. But yeah, man, you got the Reeve set that they're showing. We know that Blitzway is doing those Ghostbusters, and that's gonna kill me. Damn.
Yeah, it's a lot of good shit that's gonna come out, man. This year's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, no more vehicles for me.
Our wallets are gonna be burning, man. We're gonna have no money. We're gonna be broke. I mean, we're already broke, but we're gonna be even more broke.
Brokers. So it seems like Jose's really running out of gas here, guys. So I think we're gonna call it because also I need to go get something to eat. Let's see, Jose. Let's start with you. What do you got going on?
All right. Fun though.
Yep. Okay.
Like I said, I got the I don't know. It felt like there was like some sort of delay there. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, your audio
Like, it
looks
seems
a
like-
little delayed, Jose.
Oh wow.
His audio's
Sorry about
tired
that,
too.
fellas.
No, you might be better now.
Yeah, you're good.
Testing 1 2 3. Good.
Yeah, you're fine.
No, I was just gonna say that not much going on. So other than like I said, I got the Jack Sparrow, so I want to shoot that. I want to take some photos of Paul and post them. So hopefully get that out, and then the Jack Sparrow. So that other than that, man, I'll just be roaming around, hanging out.
Cool. Calvin. First of all, Larry wants to know if you're going to be on LWO.
Yes, I might be coming in remotely because I'm starving. As you guys saw, I was trying to get, well, you didn't see, but you heard me trying to walk up to one of my pizza spots and they were full.
Mhm.
I was just about to ask you guys for some options of what you guys thought I should go after. And I was like, In-N-Out smells good. And then I don't know why, but Thai food just popped in my head. So I'm en route to my Thai restaurant. I'm about to just sit down at the restaurant and have a nice little array of flavors in front of me, and so I'll be coming in remotely from that until I get home. Then I'll jump on.
Damn, Ty sounds hella good. Not you, Ty.
Man,
Oh, thanks for that, Marco.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Appreciate it.
That was double meaning on that one.
I'm not trying to get in a wheelchair. I'm good, bro.
Oh.
I'm talking the noodles.
I'm
hello
hoping
there.
one of my favorite
Whoa.
waitresses is there.
Ty.
But it's not Taylor Rooks, but it's all right.
Talking
She's
about
nice to look at.
Oh,
I
no.
love
about-
noodles. Don't make me
Talking
bring
about
the
noodles.
picture back up. Don't make me bring the picture back up, Marco.
Oh man, I can't take it anymore.
Oh, that's what she said.
And she knows exactly what she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wish we had that clip, Marco.
know,
The
we
one,
need to-
you got to
need to
save
add
that one
that
over here
clip,
too. Yeah.
Wendy
Marco,
Pepper.
what you got going on?
Not a whole lot on the channel. We should be collaborating with Jose here very soon on another Más o Menos. I think we're trying to nail down the date. And then CW every Tuesday and LWO on Dan's channel in about 10 minutes. So yeah, Ty, thanks for hosting. Good time chatting with you guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna be a J&D exclusive collector in 2025.
Sounds
My
good.
resolution.
Sounds good. I'm just happy to have the whole band together finally.
Yeah.
So this was great. Want to say thank you to everyone in the chat and who watches this later on replay. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. And unless anyone else has something else to say, I think we're gonna get out of here.
I'm ready.
All right, yeah, me too.
I'll see you.
Me too.